The stream will begin in... Hey everybody, it's Nick with Two Brothers Comics, and we also have Justin with Two Brothers Comics.
Boon.
Dustin's nowhere to be found, so Nick and Justin late night live stream hanging out, kind of an open chat, open invite. I wouldn't necessarily say open invite, right? Like, no, I guess it is kind of an open invite. What's the word I'm looking for? We can't be having any Vernons on the chat. You know what I mean? So. Anywho's, Justin, have you watched any of the DC Animated Universes stuff?
I have not.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you more of a DC guy, Marvel guy?
I'm one of those people who believes, why can't we enjoy all of it?
Yeah.
Like, I prefer Marvel, but I don't. It's not a hard line in the sand where it's one or the other.
Well, I guess my question was like, what do you read more?
I definitely read more Marvel. Like, I only started reading DC stuff when New 52 started.
Okay.
Because I saw that as the perfect place for me to jump on. Like, I picked up Batman trades, but like, I started picking weekly DC stuff up when New 52 started. Also, can I say that I don't think I showed it earlier, but I am actually really excited to have this book. Have the first Rocketeer.
You did show it. That is really cool.
Did you mention that was the first Rocketeer, though?
First Rocketeer. I didn't show it in my face how excited I am for this book.
Did you guys hear about the
That's almost
the first Silver Age Red Skull?
almost as excited as I was to pick up Avengers 16 and Tales of Suspense 65.
I think it's cool that you're on a big Cap kick right now.
Oh, yeah. Picked up those two. Tales of Suspense 86. Captain America 125 signed. Captain America 276 signed by Mike Zeck. Captain America 354 got that first appearance.
So, can I ask, are you trying to do like a full Cap run, like full Silver Age Cap run, or
no? I'm just picking up like my first. So initially, my first deal that I wanted to get was I wanted to pick up 100 through 111.
Okay.
And I have almost all of those. I'm missing 101, 102, 105. So I'm missing a few, but not many. I got the big ones. You know, I got 100, got 109, got 103, got 110, 111, got 106. Boom.
Well, you got all the big stuff. You might as well just fill in all the, the next 500 issues.
Oh, no. No, I don't want. I was doing that.
Dollar boxes.
See, I did that with Web of Spider-Man, and now I have almost a full run of Web of Spider-Man, and I don't want it anymore.
That's a really good topic. So, what are some things
I want someone to buy an almost complete run of Web of Spider-Man with doubles of a lot of them because I got directs and newsstands because, well, I do that too. So. Same thing I did with the What Ifs. Now, the What Ifs I do want. And for Volume 2, I have literally the first 50. I have every single one of them, direct and newsstand. Every one of them almost. And then I have doubles of not a lot of the first series. I don't have doubles, but I do have every issue except 2 that I sent to Cap from Captain Comics as AOKs.
He's crapping on you.
I think he's crapping on me.
Hey. Oh. I ain't mad at. No. He picked up like 180, 181, 182, Foom number 4. Like he picked up every one of them this week. Like
I really want Foom number 4. I think it actually cracked in shipping whenever he picked it up.
yeah, he said a couple of them were cracked.
I think he said a few of them did.
Yeah. Guess what time it is?
Yeah. Oh, I don't have it nearby. This is my last one for the evening. Not because I need to stop, but because this is physically the last beer in the house.
He ran out.
I ran out.
See, that's what's nice about living in this small town in Georgia here. The beer stores are always within 5 minutes. I mean, I can almost throw a rock and hit 2 of them from right here, and I don't even have to open a window.
What do you mean? You know Justin. He probably has
Chris,
3 in his neighborhood.
What is
there in
up,
West Virginia.
Chris?
I'm joking.
No, it's only moonshine. Only moonshine.
That is right. It's more of like, forestry liquid.
Hey,
But are we gonna talk about this or not? Where is his freaking foot peg? Like I said, they did a great job on that Springer front end. Probably running that after a knuckle or something.
where do you think the name Ghost comes from?
Well, he can be a ghost, but his leg's still gonna get tired.
No. The bike is the ghost. It's missing parts.
What's going on, Comic Crazy? Chris Sias, hello. Bearded Comic Bro, how you doing, man? Tell you what, man.
And we sent out some invites. People have not jumped in yet, but
hold on.
we'll give it a few more minutes and we'll send some more out to some other folks.
Show them off. The first appearance.
Tell you how proud I was about getting this.
Oh man, you have every right to be because that is awesome, bro. Show us the first appearance.
The technical first appearance.
Boom number 4.
Bam!
I love that, dude. Hurts.
And what was funny on this one is there was an auction today that I noticed that Comic Head 84 picked up a signed copy of this.
Oh, right on. That was tonight. Did Paul from First Edition sell stuff on there too?
No, this was is it Lords of the Lone Box? Yeah, that's who.
Okay.
Okay.
TiVo.
Because Paul from First Edition Comics, he's got some stuff I want, and he's gonna be auctioning off.
Chris just picked up Ghost Rider number 6.
Whoa! Did you pick up 2 181s?
No, I was showing it twice.
Okay, I was about to say, dude, we are totally not friends.
And then of course this one right here too. And I also picked up.
It's awesome.
It'll be here Monday. Giant Size X-Men number 1.
Awesome. Yeah.
So I had a copy of it, but I had sold it, and I had been looking at a couple of like 5.5s or 6s, thinking I might get a grade bump on them. And then I jumped on an auction, and they had a signed 3.5, and I said sold. So
Cheers, Flash. Dustin's
That's
drinking.
awesome,
I'm not.
man. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been going wild the past couple months, and I've got to just really stop. I mean, I did great this week. From last week's paycheck to this week's paycheck, I bought nothing. As soon as I got paid yesterday, I went to a shop that I don't go to regularly. There's a few shops that I try not to go to all the time because I don't want to get burnt out and not have that sensation of being so excited because of going to this shop and I know what they have. So I go to this one every now and then, and I went by there yesterday, and that's where I got Marvel Spotlight number 6. I picked up the last issue of Kraven's Hunt I needed. I picked up the first Red Skull and all kind of other stuff.
So my problem is I keep getting this call.
Yeah, I hear you.
It says,
I
pick
hear
up
you.
and deny yourself, and I'm like, I told my wife that she didn't buy it, but
Yeah, right. I hear you, man. I'm like, every time I tell my wife, like, all right, babe, like I've got, there's nothing else that is like financially attainable that I still want. And then,
Something else.
What's that, Jack Kirby? Your art is wonderful, and Captain America is now my favorite character. Well, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy every damn key I can get my hands on. Avengers 4 is now.
What you had asked about?
Oh yeah, I saw that, man.
Yeah, that's Alan Bellman did that sketch for me back in November of last year.
Yeah,
Yep.
Notice Hitler in the over here.
Yeah.
And of course, Bellman, worked at Timely Comics at the time that Stan Lee and all them worked at Timely Comics. And there's this book. It was mentioned in that.
So
He signed it for me.
Did you
And of
get
course,
that from Haven?
What's that?
Did you get that from Haven?
No, I got it from him.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
probably at his con.
Because he dropped a bunch of those off at Haven Comics, and I don't know if they're signed or not, but I know you get a print, like a signed print, if you buy one from Haven. So yeah, that thing is pretty cool though.
Yeah, I got him to do a print for me too. He was a spunky old Joker, and he crossed DC Marvel Pass because his wife was dressed as Wonder Woman. So,
Right.
but yeah, he stood. I went to kneel down beside him to get the picture beside him, and he's got a cane. He's like, "No, I'm gonna." He stood up on his tippy toes to try to be as tall as me. So, he was a very interesting character to talk to.
Yeah, Josh, the guy that owns my local comic shop, Haven, where Dustin was talking about, became fairly close with the guy, and they talked consistently. And I know it was really sad when he passed. So I know obviously for a lot of people, and I know for Josh, it was pretty tough. And he was supposed to be, I think, at some point doing a sketch for Josh.
He was actually in the process of they were figuring out what Josh wanted and all that stuff. So
it's tough, man, with people like that. There's been a couple of big people like that have passed past few weeks, past months.
You know, and that's talking about that sketch. I convinced him to do it. He didn't charge much at all comparatively to what some of the bigger guys charge for the sketch. He said, "Well, it's going to be tomorrow before I'm able to do it." I said, "Man, that's fine. We'll still be here." And his wife called me like 2 hours later. "He's done. You want to come over here and pick it up?"
Awesome.
Okay. He says, "Now I try to take my time." Okay, whatever. I think it just shows a different generation. Work ethic, you know, and just grit that they had about them, and that greatest generation. So
yeah, because these boomers over here, you know.
Yeah,
he would be a millennial, right?
Unfortunately,
I'm making a joke.
I missed the cut by like literally a couple of years. Friggin' A.
But no, I'm making a joke because Perry would have called him a boomer because he said he preferred something about online shopping.
I don't do online shopping. I hate it. Okay. Sorry, I just remembered, and I'm sorry. Give me a second to pay for it, and then I'll show you guys. I just forgot to pay for this.
So that going back a little bit ago, a topic earlier was kind of some of the things that maybe we collected that we regret. So for Dustin, it was Web of Spider-Man completing that. For me, I actually went after. What was it? Not the Infinity Gauntlet. The Adam Warlock stuff. And then the Eternals I do regret. So by the way, I have the entire Eternals run if anybody's interested.
Yeah, he's got like a whole long box of freaking Adam Warlock for what reason? I don't know. Look. Oh, we got some freaking jackwagon back here acting crazy backstage. What are you doing back there?
Oh, Billy.
I bet you he's been back there for a minute, but it's in
I just popped in
Chronicles or something like that. Like I had the whole run, and I'm just like, I hate I collected that because at the time I was really into it, and now like I can't even pay somebody to take them.
Well, I've heard that a lot of people did like I did, got out of comics because life happened, right? And got back in. The nostalgia factor kicks in, and you automatically go back to what you were collecting at that time. So since I was collecting in the 90s, that's what I went back to and started picking up a bunch of stuff. And then I started going, man, these things, there's so much better stuff out there. And your tastes change over time. But it's natural to
I used to really be into hot dogs, and now I'm not a big hot dog fan.
Yeah, you're more of a
maybe in a little bit I'll start eating more meat.
You were into hot dogs like a couple weeks ago when I was at Nick's house, and you thought he had hot dogs in his hand when it was a Red Hulk action figure.
Hey man.
Okay, in Perry's defense, he basically
Perry used to have red things in his hand.
Like, do you even remember that night, Perry? Because you were just gone for hours. You turned off your camera. And we had talked for
I woke up the next day and I was still in the stream yard. I was like, oh shit. I was like, what happened, dude?
I literally tried to Instagram call you to check on you, make sure you're still alive.
Oh no, I'm good. That's a typical night.
Okay. It was quite humorous.
Yeah, we were a little worried about you.
In about 35 minutes I'll get there.
So what'd you think about Ant-Man 3?
It was awesome.
Really? Because I don't think it's come out yet.
Which one did I watch? Which one did I see?
Nick, you
Ant-Man,
can't
the first one, right?
I don't know. I'm just messing with.
Rick, I didn't even. Nick,
I just
didn't-
watched Aliens 3. I just
Oh.
finished like 3 minutes ago.
Nick, I didn't realize you were doing a trick question there. I mean, after you called Rick Jones,
Rich.
Rich,
Look,
and Rick James, and everything else. I mean,
Oh, that's really cool.
hold
do you
on.
even know who author was?
Look, this is what I was writing on. I can't even read my own handwriting, okay? And it looks like Rich. And so he became Rich James.
Well, I put Richie Rich and Dollar in there, and no one even paid attention, man.
I have a really cool Richie Rich book. It's the National League baseball cover.
It's so cold.
Pretty
here.
cool.
Let go get one of your.
I'll hug each other and warm each other up.
Yeah, body to body heat. Nature's cool.
So Perry, how you doing tonight, man?
Give me that list.
How about what? What'd you say?
How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm good. Not that.
Turn your mic up just a hair.
Just the hair. I'm sorry. I got it like configured because I'm doing like this morning show now. So I got a bunch of like
I
mess with like the.
out of that.
It's fun, dude. I like the morning. No one's doing shit at 7:00 in the morning. So fuck it, dude.
Hey,
let's
I'd
pump
say
out
you
some
need to go back
radio
to, like,
content.
Not showing your camera.
Yeah, me and TK we talked about it. I'm not gonna show my face no more.
Yeah, I liked it better as like the
Yeah.
radio thing because what I do is I listened. I was actually found it because I was watching your lurking stream and I heard you talking about it and I was like, oh well, I don't wonder when he's gonna start that. And then I get a notification that you're live and I was like, apparently today. And
Yeah.
He was only an hour late to start it though.
Yeah.
well, I wasn't worried about that.
So I was starting it at 6, and then I was just like, I can't do this because I'm going to bed at like 3:30, and then I'm waking up at like 4:45, 5 to like prep for the show because like I want to have like extremely relevant news topics that just happened,
Yeah.
so that way we could talk about it. And if you're listening, you're starting your day listening to what's going on in like the pop culture community. So I'm like, that's like, it's like I was a huge fan of talk radio. I would have like an hour and a half drive to work, so that's what I did in the morning, and that's how I got my news. I'm like, well, people gotta wait for fucking people to edit YouTube videos, and that shit's out in the afternoon. I'm like, but the news breaks at like 6 in the morning, 4:30, 5 in the morning. So why not just go live and talk about it?
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, because I listened to it in the truck on the way in, and then I throw my Bluetooth headphones in so that I don't have to listen to the guys that I work with bitching and complaining about me making them actually do something, which hardly ever happens.
Dustin really didn't care about it. He
And,
just was happy you said something.
I was able to, it gives me something to listen to because, like, I'll listen to people's videos going on, but it's like I'll have to watch it later because I'm missing out on what they're talking about or showing.
Yeah.
But with that, I'm like, oh, I'm not missing anything because it's literally just them talking. So it was
Audios,
perfect
yeah.
for that.
He asked if this was the Charlton Comics Ronald McDonald.
It is. I picked up today,
Amazing.
and I will have it to show next Saturday.
That's cool.
Charlton Comics, Ronald McDonald, #1. I thought that was so cool when I saw it. I even went on eBay to see if I was getting a good price on it, and there wasn't anything on there listed, sold, nothing.
So Perry, a bit of trivia for you.
Actually, this is #3, but check it out.
no, I saw it a second ago. It was really cool.
I thought it was #1, guys. It's #3.
So he aggressively relaxing is giving you some Aliens 3 trivia that it was supposed to be made out of wood. The space prison. The best part of Aliens 3 is learning about what it was supposed to be.
Hey, Lost in Comics. Appreciate that, bro.
Aliens 3 sucked
Yeah,
ass. I'm so mad I watched that movie.
Everybody told you it did.
I know, but I wanted to find out. I wanted to know why it sucked ass.
He
I
just
got
wanted
so
2,000
invested.
views on a
I
video. That's
got,
all it was.
no. Look, I'm reading the Alien books. I got floppies. I'm like totally infatuated with the whole Alien franchise. I'm playing the game. I'm like, dude, this is such a cool universe. And then I watched this movie, and I'm like, oh, I should have just not watched it. I need to start listening more when the majority of comments are like, don't do it, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, I
never
guess.
watched the Alien stuff. It's
It
just-
is awesome.
Is Aliens 3 the one that Joss Whedon wrote?
I don't know. Aliens 3 is the one when Ripley gets she has the alien inside of her, and they're on the prison, and she shaves her head.
Is that Aliens? Joss Whedon had something to do with one of them.
She
One of
bangs
the
some
later
guy.
ones.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Justin is itching to crack open that Magneto.
Sorry, guys. I have issues because, like, when I go to Nick's house, I
That's
don't
awesome.
touch his stuff and go mess with it. Like I literally waited.
I'm glad you cleared that up.
I was there for 24 hours and I was like, hey, I'd kind of like to pick through your boxes, just see what all you picked up. Oh yeah, go ahead, man. Like, cool. Nick comes to my house and just touches every damn thing. He's got crap sitting all over the place. He's got
it's like he's gonna find my Playboys.
Yeah, no, it's not that. But he's got like drinks and stuff sitting on top of my boxes of comics, and he's moving my stuff around. He's like a freaking tornado of destruction.
You guys remember that? That was on my wall.
Hey, I bought it though, just for anybody watching. Chris Barrett. I did buy that book within the last 2 weeks. And so when I used it on the hunt last night, it was all fair. So just wanted to clear that.
Did you win last night?
Oh, I did not.
He got robbed. But we still have a belt.
Did you see what I showed, man?
No, I didn't. I didn't get a chance.
It's not that impressive.
Yeah, dude.
First Avengers Assemble.
I'm still here, guys. He's just being a dick.
First Silver Age Red Skull.
Silver Age.
I said that.
I'm
I
just
showed. What else did I show? Oh, that was pretty much it out of the books I have here, and then I showed that X-Men slab. So I had some good books.
Pretty dope books, though.
Oh yeah, I picked this up.
I invited Lost, and they're like, "No, dude, we were just on the toilet. We're not coming on."
Oh,
Second
fuck.
Ghost Rider, and that thing is sharp, man. That is sharp. That's at least a 9.0.
Hey Perry, where's your buddy TK?
He's in the gulag. Nah, he's working on a video.
Well, I'm gonna send him the link.
Send him the link. Tell him nobody's gonna watch that anyway. You might as well just come hang out with us.
The first time.
What is up?
What's up, man?
It's the bearded comic bro.
Heck yeah.
What's going on? First appearance on the Two Brothers.
Ooh.
Yep.
You got any eggs, man?
What?
Any more eggs? You're prepping for the trivia for this week?
Man, I thought about doing another prep video. I was going to go Rocky IV, but I can't find snow.
Man, when I saw you do that, it hurt my feelings because I'd been telling my wife ever since the first time I did Comigories and then doing the hunt. I'm like, I want to make like a for real training video where I'm downstairs hitting the weights, hitting, punching the concrete wall like the slab of meat, push-ups, all that stuff. Like make a training
video of you beating your meat.
Yeah. I was gonna do push-ups and have her like throw a comic book in front of me and name like a comigory that it could be used for. Like I had all of it planned out, and you dropped that. I was like, I waited too long.
I figured someone was gonna do it, so I was like, I gotta do it. I just gotta drop it.
Oh yeah. What are you doing?
I was gonna try to drop the link, but it's so frustrating trying to. I tell you what, I'll use my cell phone.
I was trying to get Ryan on with us. I think he's probably not.
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Able to. No, we talked about it earlier, but I know he said he's trying to get some stuff set up, and I know he's got a little baby at the house too. So I wasn't trying to pressure him. We gotta get him on here one day though. Make his first appearance ever.
We aren't just saying like Donnie Cates or like freaking Rob Liefeld. Like, hey man, you should join us. Come talk about your Twitter.
Send Donnie Cates on here and then block Dylan from our YouTube channel completely. That would drive him nuts. Like, dude, you missed Donnie Cates last night. You'd be like, what? Like, sorry, dude, you can't watch the video. We just deleted the live stream.
Oh man.
He gave you a big shout out and everything.
Yeah.
Oh man. So Justin, you gonna crack this open?
I don't know. Does everybody want to see me open it or
Pressure.
want to hang out?
Perry, do you even know what we're talking about cracking open?
Magneto slideshow.
Oh, okay.
Don't try.
I glanced at it.
Don't try this.
5,000
people that subscribe to his channel and don't watch the video.
Yo, I'm gonna hit that 5K in like a couple days. I'm like less than 200 to go. Let's go.
That's awesome. We're less than 200 to get to 1,000 now.
Ooh.
150.
You'll hit it. You'll hit it, no problem.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
That $9 a month we pay to Perry helped the dime.
Not one bit.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, him and
It
Z,
might.
they said some good stuff about it. Well, they said some good stuff about me this week. I know.
No,
I did.
great things. They're like, man, Nick's editing is so much better than Dustin ever doing anything.
But then Perry said Nick's editing's all right, but it has nothing on Dustin's setup because his setup.
No, I think we were what he's referring to in the morning show was we were talking about people making content versus people putting effort into their content.
Yeah.
And you, like I was mentioning them, I'm like, you see Nick's over there putting in the time editing and doing all the stuff, and then Dustin's like, well, I'm gonna be aesthetically pleasing, and look at the background he's got now, dude. Like,
yeah,
that whole setup.
Oh,
man,
you were
put
talking about the
time,
background.
money. Yeah, you put time, money into something
him,
like that.
Okay, I was worried there, Perry.
No, but it's awesome because like you see Dustin go on shows like The Hunt, you know, and you see him get involved in all different community events. You know, like that's what growing in a community is about. It's like involving yourself, putting effort in, putting time in, learning different things to just better yourselves.
Yeah.
And you guys are probably the best role models as of late because you guys are new to the game. You guys are blowing up like crazy. Everybody knows who you guys are. It's very encouraging to see that because I want more people to follow in what you guys are doing.
Oh, appreciate that, man. That's all.
Can I ask just a noob question? How, since Perry said you guys are new to the game, how long have you guys been doing this?
We dropped our very first video in late or mid-December.
It was like
December.
Yeah, but we didn't actually. So our plan when we talked about this was
timeout. Okay.
So when we started talking about this, we decided we're going to try to put as much content as we could on the channel before we started putting the channel out there and really advertising or marketing it, so to speak, right? Because our thought process was we don't want to come out and be like, oh yeah, we're this new channel with 2 videos.
Yeah.
So we try to put a couple in there, and then January 1
We
hit.
actually recorded. So we've got a series that we started. It's comic book collecting for beginners, and it's going through all the things we had issues with when we started collecting. And it's our roadmap series. We've done several videos on that so far. We haven't finished it yet. Well, we sat down our first day recording, and we recorded every episode of that series. And none of it was usable because we needed to change this and that. So literally, we had a whole day of recording that was just nothing but trash.
It just didn't meet what we wanted.
Right. And we haven't ventured back to finishing that. It didn't really do as well as we had hoped. But eventually we want to definitely finish that because it was just one of those things like that was something important for us to make sure that that content was available to other people who start collecting. Because when I started collecting, YouTube is where I went to try and find some of these things out that I had no clue about. Because when you first jump into this, there's so many questions you're going to have. So we want
to use YouTube for everything. My
toilet,
absolutely. My car tire. I literally go to YouTube. I'm like, why does my car go rat-ta-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta-ta? Yes. And the shit pops up and it tells me what to do.
And it's that white kid going, rat-ta-ta-ta, swag, bitch.
So that is some excellent onomatopoeia. Just putting that out there.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who knows who that dude is. That guy's such a tool. If I ever saw that guy in real life, I would literally want to film just cold cocking him in the face. I'm like, you ain't nothing. That dude thinks he is hard as a rock.
Dude, he's got like a big following online.
Well, and it came out also like he does gay porn.
Oh, wow.
Like,
hey, man, whatever pays the bills. I don't judge.
I saw people like talking about it in his comments, and then he's like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. People started dropping the link to the video. He just quit for a while after that. I was like, yo. Because he's always talking about taking your, I'll take your girl and this, that, and the other. And somebody's like, dude, like, how are you going to take my girl? Like, you're into dudes. Like, and then, like, completely.
I'll take your girl and make her film me and your dad.
Right?
All right. So we're going to change topics because even though it's a little late.
Oh, I was wondering how long Nick was going to let that go.
I was getting real uncomfortable. I'm turning red.
I'm like, sorry, that went off the rails really bad. I mean, I know the title says off the rails, but we're going to at least try to venture back onto the comic book section.
This is why I don't get invited on any show.
Another good thing. Like, so again, change topics. So Bullseye Bob.
Hold on. Sorry, we didn't let him ask his question.
Oh, go ahead.
I thought he did ask his question.
I did ask.
Did he?
Yeah.
How long you guys have been in the game?
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was your question. Sorry.
No, that literally was because Perry said you guys are new to the game. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, like, January 1st was really when we first started pushing stuff out.
I was sitting at home with nothing to do, and I was like, Nick, dude, we're almost at 100 subscribers, man. We're only like 20 away. Let's see if we can get on Instagram and do a giveaway or something and really push to see if we can get to 100. Because we hadn't really looked at it at that point, like, you know, people are actually going to care about what we have to say. And so we got to that 100, and then it was like, oh, we have 100 subscribers now. We have to make content. And then it just kind of started rolling from there. And then, you know, now we've got people like Justin Birch and Perry Comics that come on our channel and, you know, hang out with us. So we're hanging out with big timers now.
Well, let's use the term big timers loosely.
Well, being facetious.
Hey man, I gotta start working out.
I forgot. And when I talk about big timers, we got to talk about Southern Comic Geek for sure. You talking about the biggest Wolverine collection haver on YouTube right now. Like that's like he's the big timer as in Wolverine collection.
He owns Monopoly, first edition.
Well, so wait a minute. So are you talking about the Wolverine that's like a top 5 pick Wolverine?
But yeah, but I mean, like, you know, Bullseye Bobby said, you know, help me with all the YouTube stuff. I mean, we've spent a lot of time talking with different people in the community and helping out. And, you know, honestly, I think Rod was probably the most critical as far as Instagram. He was like, dude, I got to get on Instagram. And that blew up pretty quickly too.
Yeah.
We hit 1,000 pretty quick on there. So that was cool. But
yeah. And when we do hit the 1,000 and we're going to do our 1,000 subscriber stream and kind of format it with having people who have really helped us along, the people who have really, really helped us from the beginning, like Rod.
So Dustin will be on the stream.
Now I have a question for you guys. When you guys hit 1,000, are you guys going to pivot in content? Do you have any ideas for doing things differently?
We've got some stuff right now in the works that we haven't been able to put out yet. Just because the amount of editing Nick is going to have to do to make that work.
If only there was 2 of you.
Well, I know, right? And see, like I bought a computer that I thought, like, my computer cost me like $350, and it's the first computer I've ever owned in my life. So,
wow.
And I thought that was crazy expensive. And Nick's like,
wow.
yeah, that you
that's
can't
like
even,
my graphics card, dude.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He's like, dude, you can't even download the editing software on that computer.
Yeah,
and
it's pricey.
But we're upgrading our equipment. Nick just got that new Canon.
I got the Canon M50, and he's going to pick up the Canon M50.
I'm ordering mine this week.
Like, give or take. Like, what's the price on those?
So when it first dropped, it was about $1,200 for a camera.
I think they're down to like 700 now. And
yeah, and then Canon's running a refurbished deal where with that, the kit lens, which kit lens isn't ideal, but it'll function,
like
right?
18 to 55, yeah.
Yeah, and it's, I think right now for less than 400. So
that's pretty good.
They're doing basically like a one in a lifetime kind of set, not once in a lifetime, but it's basically refurbished plus an additional 10-15% off. So I picked one up, and that's what I've done my last 2 single videos on, and I'm still kind of working on my lighting and what I want to do. And I finally have my Two Brothers Comics sign that came in that I'm going to put and kind of fill that blank with some LEDs and stuff. But that way we can hook it up for streaming, get rid of these Logitechs, and really just elevate
get it
to the next step.
Yeah. But yeah, we at some point we're probably going to adjust. We're still trying to kind of find our niche, you know, our thing that people, you know, like to see from us, or, you know, come to our channel to watch us do like this one specific thing. We're still trying to work on what that's going to be. So I'm really hoping that this eBay series ends up being something people enjoy. The first one did okay, so I'm gonna do another one, see how that goes. But I thought that was really cool idea anyway.
Yeah, and I think one thing that's probably never going to change are the creator interviews. And when I say creator interviews, like specifically, I think indie comics have really been one of our favorite things to do.
Okay, dude, that's awesome.
But I'll tell you one thing that I think Perry has done better than most people at, you know, a higher level is always pushing comics first, right?
Yeah.
Even in your movie videos.
Dude, I pushed Mad Cave and like my last, I think the Guardians. I put Mad Cave out there. Yeah. I'm like, Mad Cave they never reached back out to me. That shit's got like 30,000 views or whatever. You know. No, but I think that's awesome. Yeah, you always gotta like, because that's what we enjoy. We enjoy like the indie creators. We enjoy that, you know, like that, and to be able to get a little bit of a voice to like be like, hey, you know, Marvel and DC is great, but did you know about this?
Right. Well, and then you put up the local comic shop finder website, because you have thousands of people who love the MCU movies and DC, you know, movies, and now you've continued that, right, which is great, 30, 40, 50,000 views, but you're still pushing comic books. 60, whatever. So I don't know if you remember because you were pretty outside of it last time, but we talked about doing basically like a what do we call it? Like a what do we call it? Like kind of like a pseudo reaction to one of your reaction videos, just kind of goofing off.
Do it, man.
But because we were like,
I encourage everyone to do it.
Well, we were talking to you about it again. I don't know if you remember, but it was like
he probably doesn't remember.
I'm a little bit busy. I've been trying to I've been building a website, and that shit's been taking.
No. This was on the live stream last.
This was on live stream. Oh, I was fucked up.
Yeah, you didn't remember anything. I don't think. But
you
we were
do the reaction video of him, and then Perry can do a reaction video watching your reaction video.
Yeah.
You guys can just do this whole rabbit hole, and
it'll be a never-ending loop.
Yeah. Well, my thought was like, because there was one of them you did. And I'm like, all he did for 10 minutes straight was go, damn, hell yeah, damn, oh shit, hell yeah.
But people want that more because when I did yesterday, everyone's like, dude, stop talking, shut the fuck up, just watch the movie. And I'm like, all right,
But that was my thought, was like, and again, very goofing way, right? Just like react to you going damn for 15 minutes straight. It's like, oh, he said damn again. Do you believe that?
I gotta whip out my toe in one of these movies.
Oh my god!
Oh, look at that guy's toe. It's not worse than mine.
So, but like a couple of things like we're talking about doing is like basically a review series on some of the best comic book, what do you call it? Story arcs overall, but doing it in a way to like the characters are kind of coming off the page a little bit. They're animated a little bit, make it a little more interactive. Like we have one with Venom, and I want to be able to pull some Venom sound clips out from like the animated series, and and then or
do one with this Kraven's Last Hunt.
Yeah, Kraven's Last Hunt, Venom Lethal Protector. Just
but it's a lot that goes into those because first thing we're doing is writing a script. Which can run up to 12, 13, 14, 15 pages of script that we have to write. And we have to go over that script, make sure that, it's everything both of us want to be in there. And then I have to record the audio for it. Then he has to go and edit or get all the visual effects and stuff done and then put it all together. So those are going to be something we really are excited about doing.
Okay, dude.
But it just hasn't been something that's dropped yet just because we're at the same. What we're going to have to do is get a bunch of stuff edited and done that we can drop content that's ready to go, so we can have stuff to drop while he's editing these big huge videos that are going to take a lot more time. Even though they might not run by like 10-15 minutes, it's going to probably take him 2 weeks to edit them.
Plus our new comic book day pickups were doing really well before that all crapped out, but that was just like the top 5 picks of the week for Dustin's local comic shop. But honestly, those did like friggin' sweet for the 2 weeks we did them for. Motion comics, that's definitely one. And then I'm playing around with a couple different softwares, like there's character animation, then there's actually like a comics animation software. Those are some of the things, and
eventually I'm going to, I guess, buy a new computer and try to learn. I want to learn how to edit the software so I can take some of the load off of him.
Like Legos?
Yeah.
Build a computer.
Right now,
you'll find a deep appreciation and a better understanding of what you have.
I don't need to do any of that.
It'll take you like an hour, dude.
Look, let me explain something to you. I don't even understand the microphone because I literally every time I do a live stream, I have to uninstall software from my microphone and reinstall it because if I don't, it doesn't pick up sound from one show to the next if I don't do a show for a couple of days.
It's a plug and play microphone, guys.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, there's something wrong with this microphone because I literally will just leave it plugged in for 3 or 4 days. It'll work the last time I was on a live stream or a show. And then the next time I go on there and I test the microphone and the bar doesn't move where it's testing. Haven't changed anything. Haven't turned the computer off or anything. So
see, it's all of these reasons and more why I don't want to start my own YouTube channel and just ride on your coattails.
Hey man, that's good with us. See where it's showing the bars? Like it moves to the first one and that's it. So I have to uninstall it and reinstall it. And this is a problem with Yeti.
Hold on. No. You said so it's going up just one bar, not the other bar?
Right.
So like one headset, not the other headset?
I don't know if it's that or
Because you would have to change it from mono to stereo.
You know, when you go in StreamYard and you
Yeah.
can, and before you actually enter the broadcast, it says test your microphone.
Yeah.
So I'll do that, and it just barely picks up anything. If I uninstall it, reinstall it,
there's a check mark at the bottom. So when you go into your settings, go to audio, and then it says disable audio processing. So just click that. That way, it doesn't mess with your audio. It stays with the microphone audio that's already established on the PC.
But the disable audio thing, you have to have headphones in because I think that helps process out his speakers on his TV.
Yeah.
He doesn't have headphones.
Well, I mean, I Googled it because I didn't know.
Talk.
It's
Hello,
tech
Chaos.
Tech support Saturday.
My favorite Polish man. How you doing?
He's not Polish. His wife is.
That's the
He's
point.
a Polish son of a bitch to me.
Did you bring the vodka?
No,
What about some
I don't have
sausages?
I don't have any vodka.
Man, that's really stereotypical.
Polish sausage is actually what it's called, and I like them. I'm
You're
just
sexist,
saying,
and
like,
you're sexist
vodka.
and stereotype.
well, sorry.
It is really late. I'm tired. What are you
but
guys up to?
I Googled it, and that's what people said they had to do to get their mic to work because they were having the same issue. So,
Buy a better bike. What we need to get is like an Audio Technica boom mic.
okay, we don't need to keep upgrading everything, or it's just going to be.
You'll
No,
feel
dude, no
official.
more comics.
Get a little mixer on the table. You can
No,
listen
bro.
to EQ while you're live.
I'm going full Peter McKinnon.
Dude, we are
Yeah.
not doing that.
Wait till you get to 2,000 subscribers to start spending $1,000 on a mic.
Huh?
Yeah. Look,
Not
I've
you,
got a
Perry.
boom thing here, and I haven't even friggin' bought the attachment to put my Yeti on it. And Nick had to give me this, and I'm still. It's supposed to be here Monday now, but
He's
I've
such a
had
cheap
that for
ass.
like 2 weeks. I'm not cheap ass. I spend my money on the content, dude. I'm buying books.
cheap ass.
I don't care if the microphone's hanging down in front of my face as much as if
It's
I
not so much about that. It's so people aren't hearing the banging of your.
Well, I don't bang on stuff like
You do so bad.
He does.
See, even Chris said you're full of shit.
You're like,
What's up,
you're like
Scarpad?
I didn't say it.
Buddy Shroot in the one episode when he's giving
You
us
know what I've come to find? People don't really care as much about the banging.
Hold
When
on.
I'm showing off Avengers 16 and Captain Red Skull's first Silver Age appearance. People don't mind the banging when I'm showing that stuff off.
Why'd you
You know
put
what-
True Believers in my large, Dustin?
Hey, I don't even buy True Believers. What's up?
I just love the fact that like he tried to play it off like it was the first appearance earlier.
Dude, that's what
Everybody
that's what a
caught
lot
that.
of people call the Silver Age first appearances because nobody really can afford the Golden Ages, so they don't even count. It's just like a myth. That those are even
You don't not count them. You don't
Yeah,
not
what kind
count
of
them.
bullshit is that?
I said
You don't
they're
go because no one can
mythological.
afford it. Because by that logic, then the Superman's first appearance isn't Action Comics #1.
Yeah.
Like shit makes no sense, dude.
Nah, dude, that's all. Those first appearances are mythological, dude. You don't
Mythological.
even get toes in your hand.
Mythological.
Hey, so what's Superman's first Silver Age appearance then? Let's all go by that.
I don't know. I've never.
Do you even know what-
I don't collect
Does
Superman.
anyone care?
When does the Silver Age start?
56.
56, 57, 56.
I don't know. It wasn't trivia. I don't fucking know.
Barry,
I don't
where's
buy
your
those
map
old ass
picking?
ones.
Whoa, hold on. Chaos doesn't know something,
Chaos dropping the year trivia here.
right?
Yeah.
Come on, Bruce.
Didn't you hear me complain about the years?
Oh my gosh!
That's the only one I got wrong. I would have gone 10 for 10 on mine.
And both of you guys are still in, right?
Yeah.
Who? You're in.
Yeah,
Dustin?
I somehow I don't know. And then like me and Andy are going Monday. I told him I was like, yeah, we'll probably get like 2 right between the 2 of us.
See, I thought I was getting
I
tagged
think-
in, but I think you're still gonna go against Andy, right?
Yeah, but if I end up beating Andy, you're getting tagged in. I'm not going against Chris. Kiss my ass.
Dude, you could be.
You're not blaming that on me, dude.
You
I'm
could be
already.
I could lose. I could lose.
I don't know.
Okay.
Dude. That would be Cinderella story for real.
Can we point out the fact you didn't pick Neil Gaiman or Neil for Sandman?
Well, I originally had my hand on Neil Gaiman, and when she said Neil Gaiman, I was like, well,
Threw you off.
just changed my mind because there's no way she would say that on the live stream. And so,
Well, you were like, maybe she meant Golden Age Sandman, and that doesn't count.
That shit doesn't count, does it?
Yeah, that guy with the sand, with the actual sand.
Bub says 55.
It's still good.
Hey, Ryan's dropping
Justice
it for you
League
there.
73 is
There
the
you go,
first
Chaos.
appearance of the Golden Age Superman in the Silver Age.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Look, that's what it is. All right.
The Golden Age Superman.
Wait, that's it, the Golden Age Superman in the Silver Age?
Yeah.
The Silver Age.
We're gonna have to.
This is what it looks
We're
like.
gonna have to go look that up. I believe that I believe that you read it there. You understand, Perry, the way it sort of doesn't make sense, right?
Nothing in my life makes sense.
Chris, did you have to go from the kitchen to the garage now for your videos?
I go to the kitchen. I do the kitchen sometimes too.
wanna
I just
see
go where
IRL.
I go where I want.
It's
This
not
is the
daylight.
garage.
Oh, I was gonna say
It's a daylight.
it's like it's 1
nighttime.
a.m. here.
I
It's,
saw your video the other day, and you were hanging out in your garage. I was like, oh, he went from his kitchen to his garage.
I just love his titles. He's like, yeah, let's see what kind of crap I picked up. Let's look at this crap I picked up this week. Or
Hey, look, it's Jordy. Oh,
What's
never
that?
mind.
hey, I was just talking about Scarpat earlier. What's up, dude?
Hey,
Shower Superman. Bubber
the
Love.
the golden shower Superman. Bub's in here.
hey,
9894 Comics and Death Metal knows what's going on. That's my high score that no one has touched. No one's even come close.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Peace out. I will catch you later. Thank you, two brothers, for having me on.
Perry always
Justin,
leaves when I show up.
I hope you opened that Magneto. Southern Comic Geek. I want to play an online version of Monopoly with you. Bearded
That
Comic
sounds-
Bro.
that
I
sounds
hope to
terrible.
have the same girth of a beard of you one day. Chaos. I might try vodka one day in your honor, but I'm still not sure.
You've never had vodka?
No, man, I'm a little bitch when it comes to alcohol.
Hey, me too,
burns,
dude.
dude.
But I'm drinking.
Dustin won't touch liquor anymore. I
I
put
got a video first time drinking vodka.
Yeah.
Harry vodka reactions.
All right, see you guys.
local comic shops, vodka. Oh, he just dropped. He said, "Screw you guys." Thank you, Perry, for spending the 5 minutes with us.
Bubs, you want to jump in, man, since Perry dropped? I don't know if I can handle Chaos and Bubs coming at me at the same time, though.
Me and Bub together are great.
Yeah, and then me being the target would be fan.
You wouldn't be the target. If me and Bub are on, it's probably going to be jokes about like 90s, the way 90s image women were drawn or something like that.
See, I've always kind of prided myself on being able to be a top-notch asshole, and I jump on with Bubs a couple weeks ago at Nick's house, and I'm like, we're basically going 1 for 1, and I'm like, I've never had somebody that made me kind of think, you know what, I'm not as big of a dick as I thought I was.
No, Bub's funny.
Oh yeah, I love him. I love Bubs.
So Josh, Jesus, Justin, is it time?
It is.
Are you gonna play with it?
Let's do it.
Oh man, you're gonna play with it. What are you doing?
Yeah, got late enough.
You have to play with all your toys.
What kind of
we
stream is
lost
this?
Bearded Comic Bro.
Drop that link.
I IG'd it to you, Bubs.
So did I.
Wait, did Bearded Comic Bro? Did he just like faint?
Sorry, I saw you put Justin on the big screen. So I thought it was a time to refill.
Oh, you're fine. That's an all. I love that print behind you, the Batman.
Yeah, it's signed by Val Kilmer, the man himself.
Heck yeah, dude. That's
what
awesome.
kind of hat is that you got on there?
So this is it is the minor league
I was going to
AAA
say.
team here in Columbus, the Columbus Clippers, and the minor league teams did like Hispanic heritage nights every Friday night, and so this was the logo that they dropped for the Clippers, and I liked it better than a ship.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks cool. I've seen it a couple times and was gonna ask and just never did. But yeah, that's
yeah.
awesome.
I mean, it's a AAA baseball team for the Indians, so no one would know unless you live in Columbus or follow AAA.
Right on.
Justin, you know.
Baseball hats.
We need to work something out because I don't have any friends that live in my area that like comics or toys or something. So I need to make the drive over to Columbus, and we need to go places.
Okay.
See what's cool about Bearded Comic Bro? He's got a better beard than you do. His flat bills are better than yours, and I bet you he drinks real alcohol. Does he ride a Harley? Do you ride a Harley?
I don't ride a Harley.
No.
All right, so you're like,
He has a BMX.
I got a custom Harley I built with my own hands.
I just bought a frozen bicycle the other day, so that
A froze.
it's got Elsa picture on it, so I'm pretty
El
jacked.
boob.
What's that?
oh my god.
Those minor league hats are the way to go, though. There's like a lot of cool designs. There's
There
like
are.
there's a New Mexico team named the Chihuahuas with like a rabid Chihuahua on it. And
So-
then there's a Williamsburg, I think it's Williamsburg hops, and it's like a little cartoon hop, like a beer hop.
In my town of Huntsville, actually it's like 5 minutes from my house.
Hold
They
on,
just
let's give Justin a full screen
Oh, yeah.
while we talk, because
they just opened up a minor league.
Is that
baseball
Huntsville with an H or a C?
field. Definitely an H. Huntsville, and they're going to be called the Rocket City Trash Pandas.
They're gonna be called what? The Rocket
The
Raccoon?
Splashville, the splash pan of what?
Dude, that's what
Say it again, Nick.
Splash pan of Huntsville.
Rocket City Trash Pandas.
New Orleans.
Rockets in
New Orleans.
Take me off full screen because I'm just taking things out of plastic. That's no fun for people to watch.
I mean, check out
He
that
likes
logo.
to unwrap it before he taps it.
The
Yeah.
Trash Pandas. What is that? The New Orleans
New
baby
Orleans
cakes?
baby
Yeah.
cakes.
The only problem is you can't always find them. You can always find them as fitted.
Right.
Yeah.
I used to
Man,
be
you
a
can. If you go to the ballpark, you can.
Yeah, if you go to the ballpark,
Well, I'm not
you're
gonna go. I'm not gonna go to fucking Chattanooga.
No,
to get a
man.
goddamn hat.
You're talking about
Yeah,
A ball, right?
no.
Or double A or triple A. You're
You
talking about
think
minor league
Chattanooga?
ballparks, right?
Huh?
You're talking about minor league ballparks, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying I like.
what you do
the
is
hat.
you look up the ballpark on the Google machine, you find out the store number, you call them directly, and you ask them for your size, and then you pay with a credit card over the phone, and they ship it to you.
I
So if
still
you're
think though that you can't get them all because they're minor league stores. It's their actual minor league store on the internet. You know what I mean?
But
It's not
they'll
like
sell it to you
eBay.
from the ballpark. Like I've done it a few times. I mean, I can't guarantee every ballpark will do it, but if you call the ballpark themselves, like the ticket office, and you say you want to speak to the gift shop, they'll.
What I'm saying is I don't think they exist for all. I think sometimes they're just like, oh, we'll just do the flex hat or we'll do the snapback hat. You know what I mean? I don't think they just exist for all of them.
Bubs
That
only
could be.
buys them if they have TNA on the front anyway.
Yeah.
Well, what's that for? What's that for?
Hey,
Any sense in that?
him and Billy are friends, dude. Leave him alone.
Uh-huh.
Don't put me in the same boat with Billy. I'll have to wear iron underwear. Myself.
All right, moving on. So Gwinnett Stripers. So we talking about Gwinnett,
Strippers.
Strippers.
Gwinnett, Georgia.
I think the Gwinnett's still the Braves.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, strippers.
Pelicans. The Cuntsville Hunts.
That's
Star
what it is.
Pack.
Well, thank you for saying that. That's why I did not highlight it.
You're welcome. I didn't
Oh.
say it.
Oh man.
Good job.
Good
Ian.
job, Southern Comic Geek. You haven't said one thing. And you read that comment.
What are you doing up there, man?
Hands above the table.
I'm not doing toys on this stream, right?
Oh, okay.
That's Justin over there making all that racket.
What's he doing
Yeah.
Not
now?
bad.
You're good.
It's a Magneto on a pole match.
I hope that's
Yeah.
your thumb, Chaos.
Oh, it is.
Good grief.
It's probably a mistake to let me and Bub on the channel that's supposed to be wholesome.
Don't worry, I already said that.
This is the after wholesome show. And
Yeah,
the
this
wholesome
is
show was like an hour ago. I abstained.
Yeah.
I was waiting until things went off the rails.
Oh man. I'll tell you what, I am psyched to be able to finally start reading this
Not
Craven's
one
Last
person
Hunt.
cares.
Hey,
I care.
comic book content, man. So F you. Just because you
What is
don't
it?
read mean,
I
we,
heard Craven's Last Hunt was actually incredibly good. Like I thought it was just another.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Have you
pretty good though?
Total toys you have, Justin?
No, because I don't want to start crying.
Yeah.
Like,
Because I don't
I
want
know.
my wife to hate me.
See, look. Okay, so they
She
used
can't
to
count?
Planet Braves. Now they are fish themed green affair.
oh, okay. So are you in the Atlanta area?
Who are you talking to?
Your mom.
Aggressively relaxing?
Oh, well, you should put his post up when you're talking to him. That way we
He
can all
just
be in a
did.
conversation.
He actually just did.
Yeah, for like a millisecond.
There must have been some TNA on his phone and he wasn't paying attention.
There's always TNA on my phone. I pay attention to everything. What are you talking about? I have to hide my phone screen whenever somebody comes behind me. I'm like, oh, you can't look at that.
It probably has.
I wish you guys could smell this right now.
Umbrella.
Hold on, shut up. Justin's talking.
Looks like a
Just
Ken
smell
doll.
it. Just smell it. It just smells.
You got to remove the plastic wrap. We can't smell it.
No,
Yeah.
I can smell it. It smells like good toys.
Yeah.
So,
The
which
thing's huge.
is it a helmet or is it two different heads?
There's I think it came with two. Yeah, it came with two heads. So you got the unhelmeted one, and then this one with the helmet, which I still have to take the plastic off underneath. But this is the one I really like. This one, so this is the one that's going to go on.
So, what do you do with the other head? Do you have like just a bag in your house that says bad heads and another bag that says good head? Like, what do you
You have
do?
a basket full of heads.
Well, he's giving Magneto head right now, so I don't know. But
I like the
Right.
one with the gray hair, man. That one looked cool.
No one. Wait, there should be another. Yeah, there it is. Well, this part's going to make me nervous.
Kachung's from Atlanta too. I mean, he's from Australia, but I think he lives in the Atlanta area.
Make up your mind, Chaos. Damn it.
Yeah.
Formulate
planet.
your thoughts before you start spewing them out there on us.
Same planet.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I'm in the stream. You guys keep sending me freaking requests to join the same. I'm in the stream. I'm
We
right
ain't
here.
shit. What are you talking about?
I got like 5 requests to join the same stream on Instagram. Just chill. I'm here already. What do you set them up for the rest of the week?
Look, I'm only seeing not a lot.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, well, Nick sent one and I sent one and that happens a lot because he'll post something and I don't notice that he posted it, so I
Nick
post.
just keeps sending them to me because I guess he thinks my data is unlimited.
It isn't.
If you don't have unlimited data in 2020, shit's
Yeah.
something twisted.
It's the
I got it in 2021. I'm just waiting for the calendar to turn. Yes, I have unlimited data.
So is Bub's going to join? Send him with.
Yeah, I don't know. Holler at him. He's been busy
Well-
all weekend.
what could possibly be better than the Age of Apocalypse Legends stuff that you should have next week, Justin? Nothing. Nothing.
No, it's pretty big. It's pretty important.
It's huge. Huge.
Probably not.
Big Birch.
is it a
Big
toy or
Birchwood.
It's a comic.
Oh,
Is it the one
then
you
it's
know about?
not.
And it's not the first Silver Age appearance of a Red Skull.
Captain Red Skull?
Yeah, Captain. Red
Well, I
Skull.
almost said Captain America, and then I said no, Red Skull, because I was looking at my Captain America book. I just get so excited.
We don't need to know exactly how your brain is broken. Like we heard the evidence. We're good.
One of the video, maybe it's the video. It hasn't dropped yet. So one of the videos coming out, he goes, "Words are hard."
What I love is I feel like Nick's like, who can I invite in this chat to just rip on Dustin tonight?
Yeah.
The answer is anyone. As you can see, there's 6.
I don't rip on Dustin.
You guys are
I don't
ripping
rip on Dustin. I made fun of one meme like 6 months ago, and he still like brings it up. I made fun of this meme.
What meme was it? It was probably a shitty meme.
I don't know. I probably misspelled something though.
There was a misspelled one. Yeah, there was a misspelled one.
I have begged this man to download Grammarly. It's
I
keyboard
did
app.
finally.
Jesus.
I mean, that was like a month ago. We've already had this conversation.
Yeah,
not
but he'll send me a text message and I'm reading it. I'm like, did you start having a stroke while you were typing this out or something? It's not even English. Like, do you have a seizure and just start tapping random buttons or something? Like, what's wrong with you? Well, it doesn't matter because that's between me and you. It's not going on Instagram or to someone out. I'm like, okay, but I still need to be able to read what you're saying regardless.
I probably have the baby in my hand. So, question for Justin: where did you find such cool display cabinets? Now, I will not answer for him.
Those are actually going to be found and located at IKEA. That is probably the most asked question and answered question on our YouTube channel. So
it is.
I definitely have remembered and learned the answer.
I guess I
Justin,
can
just put that in your name.
IKEA display case then. Justin.
Are those the D12s or whatever they call them? D12.
D12.
How do you spell that?
DETOLF.
D12 was a hip hop group or something like that in the 2000s.
Just how it sounds.
D12.
DETOLF.
I always think they're saying D12. So I used to search for D12 and I was
then
like,
you got Eminem's bad band.
That looks like D12 to me. I don't know what Justin was pronouncing.
Yeah, D12.
People pronounce it like D12. Like that's
Like
how D12.
like Eminem's group.
No, I think that was
Eminem's group.
Yeah.
D12.
Purple Pills, my band.
Yep.
so like a funny thing happened today, or maybe it was yesterday. I think it was today. Oh, it was last night. I don't know. The days are running together. But I had
Look at his camera.
somebody said something at dinner about like feel it. I was like, yeah, feel it. Come on, feel it. And then my wife was like, feel the vibrations. My son was like, what is that? He's 16. We're like, that's Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. You don't know Marky Mark and his Funky Bunch? And he was like, no, I don't know who that is. And we were like, Mark Wahlberg. He was like, I know Mark Wahlberg. He had no idea that there was
a transformer.
That he started as a bad rapper. And so we, of course,
he's not just an actor with a hamburger food chain.
Yeah, we had to show him like every video, and he's like, "All right, that's enough."
First few movies, he got like almost naked or completely naked or something. Like, he was like a mild porn star for a minute.
I don't know.
Is that
No,
that's all Nick needs to know about? I guess he's focused.
Finally, Nick's taking it off the rails.
He's focused on the members only jacket there.
We're running into an issue. We're running into a slight problem.
Oh hell no! Just strap him to a bottle rocket, dude.
He has no thumb.
Just set Barbie in his lap; it'll be okay.
This ball joint here is supposed to come out attached to the hand.
Yeah,
but it's not. I can't get it out of the hole. That's what she said. So I gotta figure something out here.
Use your teeth.
Why do you have? Does he have another hand to switch out with or something?
Yeah, I want to use this one.
Has the ball on it.
I want to use this one. I can't pry that one out.
Oh, the ball joint won't come out.
Yeah.
You got some pliers or something?
Maybe it's cold in there.
I think that's what it is. It's cold here.
He has some ball joint ascension.
I feel like I'm letting
it looks like somebody cut your head off and put it on a platter. You need to.
He's got a basket full of heads.
I hate to say it, but lower the camera.
I could lower this desk, but I don't feel like it. It's my stand-up desk.
Oh,
so it's.
Are you standing?
Out to the garage to work too?
I work. Yeah, I've been working in my garage. Well, the stand-up desk I take to the backyard too. So yeah, I just push this around basically until my battery dies, and then I go sit somewhere else.
He's just walking down the sidewalk with his push desk.
Well, you can't do that because the Wi-Fi will not work. You know what I mean?
Hotspot from your cell phone, bro.
Unless you're like,
I don't understand what you're saying,
like
Chaos. Can you explain it further about this Wi-Fi thing not working?
Chaos, remember, Bubs doesn't have data, unlimited data.
No data. No data.
2 gigabytes per year.
I knew this. I had this guy. He used to work for me, and he used to wash cars. And his kids would call him all the time. This is a long time ago, and it was back in flip phone days, and he really didn't have unlimited data like hardly anybody did. And he would yell at every single person that called him and say, "You're burning my minutes, man!" And he'd hang up. That's how he hung up the phone every single time he talked to somebody. I was like, "Wow," and he was serious. He was an intense guy.
It cost me a dime every time you send one.
Yeah,
That was crazy, dude. Because I remember Mom used to go mad at you that she kicked you off, and you ended up buying your own Boost mobile phone or something.
Yeah, and then that thing screwed me up because it was basically when Boost Mobile first came out, it was a prepaid Nextel. So you click if you hit the chirp button, like it cost you $1 that day. You could use it the rest of the day, but it cost you $1. Dude, I would hit that bastard on accident sometimes and be so pissed. I'm like, I'm not even going to talk to anybody.
Why don't we bring the chirp function? Did you ever have a chirp function like a Nextel?
I loved it.
I had that. I didn't know anybody else that had it though.
Well, see,
we used it a lot. We used it a lot.
Yeah, I work in construction, so it's something I wish was still available.
And we used that rugged one too. Remember they had the rugged one that you could take on a job site and just beat the crap out of it, and it'd be all right.
We worked at an auction, and we were in different like parts of like the area. It was me and my dad at the time. That chirp function was very important.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't cost $1.
Yeah, it was. I had the prepaid version though.
Yeah,
it was cheap.
Yeah,
broke.
I was literally like probably 15 or 16, and
wait, you were literally like probably 15. Slow that down for a minute. There was too many qualifiers. I'm not quite sure if you were 14, if you were 16.
If you're being literal, if you're being Are you the guy that says it's literally raining cats and dogs outside, and then you?
I believe it. Sorry, go on. I won't interrupt.
No, I was just saying I was not a normal kid whenever we had summer break or Christmas break or winter break or whatever, spring break. I was working construction with my dad, not hanging out at the house. So I had the Nextel prepaid thing for using at work, which was pretty shitty that I had to pay for that to use for work with him. But
and every time he would hit the chirp, the first words out of him would be, "All right, guys, so
I hate your ass."
What about the
that
rest?
Looks like a Ken doll. That doesn't look like an action figure. It's a little bit too velvety, at least on
That's
video.
just how Magneto rolls.
Is he? He puts on the velvet.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh
he
man!
lost his Metro balls.
The pimp Magneto. Pimp Magneto is broken.
Garpad said,
"Pimps down."
Dustin buys burner phones. Nah, bro, you only have to buy one. You put it in a plastic bag, show it in your freezer, and you're good.
Yeah, Chris, dude, it was the yellow and black one. I remember Dad had that thing, dude.
Yeah,
for years.
I had it too.
Good times, simple times.
Come on.
I do sleep in my car.
Feel it.
I feel like you may not have understood. Do you know what a burner phone is, right, Dustin?
I do know what it is, and I know if you do it right, you only have to buy one.
If I were in the mafia, I would just spend the $25.
Yeah,
and get a new one. I wouldn't test the put it in rice.
No, I didn't say rice.
Where did you say put it in the refrigerator?
Throw it in your freezer.
Hold on, look, I can do that too.
Wrap it in aluminum foil with a plastic baggie, put it in your freezer. Good to go.
And then what?
Yeah. Then what happens when you turn it on?
Yeah.
You just replace that SIM card. Dude, I used to have a bunch of extra SIM cards from so back to comic books.
We should talk about comic books. I actually want to read Craven's Last Hunt. I heard it was good, Dustin.
Yeah,
I thought it was just a shrug off, like event sort of thing. But I heard it was good. So
yeah, everybody's been ever since I started collecting. I've been told to read it for sure, being that I like Craven so much, and so I started trying to put the floppies together like 6 months ago. Just not really looking, but if I saw one out when I was at a shop or something, I'd grab one, and I finally got the last one yesterday.
And we had a bunch in that one collection I bought that time that we ended up selling off. We had all but the 2 ASM ones, I think.
Yeah, and those were the first 2 I got. I bought those from Phil, so
those were the good. I miss buying collections.
They have, and I'm interested to see, and nobody tell me, but I'm interested to see what the deal is, because it's like, okay, of course you have Craven, and then it jumped to this character, So I don't know what the deal is.
That's
Like,
the
So
given.
what happened? What happened with that one was
He's so pissed
You
because
know what happens in the end, right?
see.
Do I?
That's when Sabretooth comes into the equation, Dustin.
Yeah.
But hold on, you've seen the animated series, right, from Spider-Man?
What happened was
Yeah, but it's been so long, I wouldn't remember it.
When
Guys,
is Sabretooth last time coming out?
The super rare key collector Thor #1 that's a key collector item now because key collector
Who?
said so. It's not a key.
That's who?
Told him
Who
that.
says that?
It's not nothing.
Hey, Bub, so what's your fan of the mystery boxes I've been doing here lately? You've been having a lot of very interesting comments.
Do what on your channel?
Yeah, like the
Do you have
comment.
a channel?
Oh shit! Hold on, did we kick him out by accident?
No, he just dropped.
Oh,
Well, I have a channel.
Every time he flushes his toilet, it switches cameras, so he has to hurry up and drop out. Oh,
Now he's in the closet.
yeah. Just stay in there. We don't know what we don't want to know what it's like.
That
when
was
he
my
comes out.
that was my Wi-Fi not working when I walked off.
What was your very, very interesting question, Nick? I'm sorry.
I was just trying to bring up the fact that you clearly hate Comic Tom's mystery boxes and some other things.
I don't hate it. I never bought one.
I don't think that was Bubs that made
I thought
that
it was him
comment.
that got on there was like it was shit.
No, that was not
What
Bubs.
me?
Then who was it? I swear.
I
it was Bubs.
know Jason said that he was not a fan of his last couple.
Nick's gonna get to the bottom of this. He's gonna figure
Yeah,
it out.
I'm like, okay, hold on.
And
I
then
swore it was Bubs.
he's gonna get on top of it.
Man,
As long as I get an apology somewhere between when he gets in the bottom and he gets on top, I'm good.
You apologize, our guest.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't thumb you down or whatever you're accusing me of.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
that it was a comment.
That's Chris Barrett. Every video, bam, thumbs down, no doubt.
man, don't worry, none of my 4 subscribers dissed my mystery box I did of Comic Tom, so we're good.
Hey, man, you know you've made it.
Wait,
when
what are you guys talking about?
Downs.
Nick was accusing me
You're worried about a thumbs down?
of thumbing
No,
him
no,
down. Thumbing
Oh,
down on a
no,
video.
no, the comment you made. Here it is. I think this is the most overrated box. Even the exclusives are not very good.
Oh, that is Bubs.
See?
What's that got? That don't mean I hate it.
Well, I was just asking, like,
I think the silver lining there was that you hated the box and Tom, and I don't understand why.
No, you completely misunderstand me. When I say that something is completely overrated and not worth the money, I'm really only bagging on the person that spent the money. The other guy's smart. He's getting your money for crap. I'm just trying to help you out. Hey, look,
Comic Tom is a
money for
genius. Comic Tom's a genius.
Nothing.
yeah, Tom's smart. I'm trying to help you out, man.
I don't buy a mystery, nothing.
I
And
know.
it's so funny. He's like, yeah, I think I'm going to stop buying mystery boxes, blah, blah, blah. 3 hours later, he's recording another mystery box that he just bought.
good,
I was
dude.
gonna say,
Really cool grand prize I'd love to
He's
have.
never going to stop doing it.
I was gonna say, Nick, dude, literally the first one I saw, you're like, I'm gonna stop, and then 2 videos later, there was another mystery box.
I know. I'm like, man, I really would
And
love
I say that as another person who loves mystery boxes. I'm one of the few because it's freaking like Christmas.
You're not one of the few. You're not one of the few. The entire YouTube community is opening mystery boxes every day, all the goddamn time.
Not me and not you. What the hell are you talking about? Are you
Yeah,
saying the
well,
entire
Yeah,
YouTube
man.
community?
I'd rather go buy something.
You and I suck. We're not part of the community.
I don't suck. I'm part of the community.
I mean, chaos.
And
does
I don't
suck,
buy
so.
mystery boxes not because here's what kills me is when
I'll
someone
fuck
buys a
with
mystery
chaos.
box and they say like I'm doing this to support them. I'm like, don't you support enough people in your life? Like I got a kid, like
yeah.
I already
You
support.
should have spent $80 on your kid.
And I'll say this one last thing, and I'm only going to say it on your channel because really, I mean, people will hate me if I say it on my channel. I'd rather you get the thumbs down than me. So I'll say this: anybody who it was Friday, right? And the first thing I thought was, it's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. That's what I thought. And I'm like, you know what? Every single person who ain't working is living off my taxes. There's my AOKs. There's my mystery boxes. There's my supporting the community. Every single person ain't got no job who's living off the taxes for the job I do. They get plenty from me already. That's what I got to say.
What do you
Fair,
do?
they're not living off your taxes. We're just printing more money.
Yeah, I know.
What do you do, Bubs?
I work. What do you do?
Oh, okay. It's one of those things. Okay.
You got to figure it out like my job.
I don't know.
Work. I already figured out your job. I've been trying to figure out everyone's job. That guy Wink Inc. It took me only a little bit to figure out his job.
I thought.
What is he?
I
think
see
he-
Bubs is
hold
like
on.
the guy hanging off the back of the dumpster.
So
truck.
is Wink
Isn't Wink Inc. He's a professional oil change specialist, isn't he? He works at Volvoline, or is that the dieting program for the waistline south? What is that?
Dang,
I don't know. When I think of Kentucky, I think of warehouses because that's where all of the Amazon warehouses I dealt with were.
Mhm.
And I would go to Kentucky sometimes. So I just automatically think Bub works in he's like some warehouse manager or does the labor or some
I see him
shit.
in a gray jumpsuit hanging off the back of a trash truck.
That'd be cool, man. I'd probably get some good stuff.
I more or less got it right.
Then it's just you're on the bourbon trail somewhere. That's all I think of.
That'd be all right too. I'd take that.
No, he's not. He would have said that.
So
You don't
I-
work for Amazon though, right?
What?
You don't work for Amazon though, right?
No.
Okay. We had
I
a
pay
ton.
them. They work for me. I
Yeah.
give them money. They bring my stuff. If they don't bring my
almost
stuff,
got on with
I don't
them.
get no money.
Huh?
I was gonna go run one of their data centers, but they wanted you to start out with a temp agency, and I don't do that crap. So I was like, nah.
One time I was going to work for Google, but then
Remember that time you worked for Home Depot and then you got laid off?
I didn't work for like just for Home Depot.
Remember the next job you got and then you got laid off?
What I do is hard.
Well, laid off is better than fired.
Yeah.
Laid off just means you have to do it. Like
It's like marketing. Like I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet with all the COVID stuff, but I'm doing pretty good, so that's fine.
I've never been fired or laid off, so I guess that's good.
I've gotten so
You're
many like
24,
I've
huh?
had so many headhunters find me on LinkedIn during this COVID thing when I would have thought my kind of job would have been some of the first let go.
Yeah.
I've put in
But I've
probably
done all these.
30 applications and I haven't heard back from anything.
Oh, I didn't put in any. They just keep calling.
I've only had 3 jobs since I graduated high school. I've worked for 3 different places. So I hate changing jobs. But
Justin, when they move you
throw
from
'em up.
flies to washing lettuce to sweeping the drive-through, that's not 3 separate jobs. That's
3 separate
one
responsibilities.
job, 3 spots. Just saying.
Three-
It means you sucked at fries, by the way, too. They demoted you to lettuce, and then when you couldn't wash a head of lettuce, they put you in the drive-through sweeping up cigarette butts and French fries.
Dude, that thing looks so good.
What's the material? What's the material of his
cloth.
Did you just touch your nipples?
It's Lycra Mandex.
He went,
yeah.
It's so there are some joints on it that are stiff, so I'm gonna have to warm them up before I start like moving arms and elbows and
You
stuff.
better buy him dinner first.
No, he's gonna buy me dinner.
Oh.
He is Magneto. It looks good though, man. Is that the sculpture gonna keep?
Yeah, I like that head best. And
I do
then
too.
I want to pop this hand off and put on the one where it looks like he's like levitating his helmet.
Oh, that's
That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
What's going on, Austin? Glad to have you back, man.
That's my only thing that I've contributed to this chat all night.
It's all good.
It's just
Weren't
me.
you on the
opening.
last chat, though? Heavily contributing?
Yeah. Actually,
yeah,
I would
that's a
say
good
that
point.
you were the majority contributor on that last chat.
Yes.
As,
You mean-
as far as
you mean
quality
during
goes.
I mean,
Here we go with this again.
Wow.
He's going to
We
drop
couldn't
that.
even see it because it failed to play.
No, it didn't.
It
Yes,
played
it
on
did.
mine.
I remember that.
I mean, Justin was the only one that brought Arthur into the conversation of sidekicks. So
Oh, that's great. I missed the actual list.
Oh, you want me to read it to you?
you guys didn't put Wally West on.
He's
I
not
don't.
a
I
sidekick.
didn't read Flash.
Or
I tried.
I don't know jack about Flash.
He's He's a murderer, according to Tom King.
Who brought up Arthur?
Justin did.
Hey, you want to see? I got a couple of cool figures. You like figures, I guess, I assume, or is it all statue?
No, those are for show.
For those
these are
12s
actually
you got. Hold on one
Yeah.
sec. Well, you don't have to put me big. I'm about to stand up. I just want to see a big old. Anyway.
Stream.
Now put him big. Put him in the whole screen.
So, Chris, what is it that the Wink Ink dude does? Because I've been trying to figure that out for a minute.
Oh, he's just a sales manager.
Oh, okay. It's like, see, I figured he was like a car dealer or like a realtor.
All right. Here, Justin. All right.
No,
You can make.
I don't know why. I'm like a little bit of a stalker when I decide I need to go find out what someone does for a living. Because
How old are those?
These are the original sets.
Nice.
This one goes for some good money, and it's the variant with the muddied up sign.
Yeah.
I have the rock too, but it keeps falling off, so I just set it up there. And then this one is the mucus variant. What was his name? Mucus Tick or
Mucus Tick.
what was his name? Do you remember, Justin, what his name
No,
was?
I couldn't tell you.
He was a villain. He was made out of the tick's DNA and out of a tissue. So he ended up being just a big booger, and he was Mucus Tick.
Stop you.
He had a name. I don't remember what it is, but this one is pretty penny, and then this one is like the ghost. They only made so many of these.
Just stop, dude.
So did you pick them up when they came out, or did you pick them up like secondary market?
Found them in a bin, in a toy bin. I picked up the blue one. I didn't know anything about the green one, although I kind of remembered the character. I was like, well, that's just some stupid green color variant. Nobody wants that crap. So I picked up Blue Tick because I thought he was awesome, and they wanted like $10 for him. So that was an easy sale, and I bought that right away. And it's worth. I mean, they're kind of on the rare side, so they're kind of worth whatever you can get for them, right? And then this one, and then I looked it up, and I saw this one. I was like, whoa, and it was going for a couple of $100. So I went in, and they still had him for 10, and I was like, man, he's not even blue. Give him to me for 5, and they did. That's what happens.
It's funny when something's $200 and you're already getting it like on a deal.
Yeah,
for 10, right? You should go, but it's like you got to at least like keep your your sword sharp or something. You know, you're gonna be like, give that to me for 5.
Yeah, I do, because if I don't haggle with them, if I just rush out, I feel like if I just rush out and pay them whatever they're asking, then they'll
look it up.
They'll like wait
attention, you know.
Yeah.
Sounds like some crap.
I got that.
See, this is what I don't understand. It says on here you can
We're in the
buy
middle of the
this
show.
and then look. You go here, it says they're almost out. But then when you go to Loot Crate to try to order, it says they are out. I don't understand.
A crate.
Talking about the inflatable Black Widow doll?
Yeah.
No, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Loot Crate. This is the only one that's worth a damn.
None of them are.
No, because this one you're guaranteed a figure.
pop.
I pre-ordered like all 4 of them last week.
Yeah, I didn't make it, dude. I'm so pissed. That one comes with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 reprint, and that's all I really wanted. That and that Shredder.
I'll send you my copy.
You don't have to do that, man.
I definitely don't do
I
it.
don't want the what do I want the reprint for? It's fine. I just want the toy.
Thank you.
Please don't. Because I'll hear about for the next 15 days. Look, I got the first Silver Age reprint of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in modern age.
Well, because no one can afford the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so it's only what you can get on.
Yeah.
Jabroni could afford it.
Shit about
So
my
by Dustin's logic, that book basically doesn't even exist.
It doesn't.
The first appearance of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles happened like 5 weeks ago.
Hey, in my
Too
world,
expensive.
golden
But
age,
guys, I got the first IDW again.
afford this some bitch.
Yeah.
So, hey,
I'm
Dustin,
gonna get-
I gotta jump off. It's 1:45. My kids are gonna be up soon. So, thank you guys for having me on for my first
man,
appearance on the Two
absolutely.
Brothers. Thank everyone on the chat. I appreciate it.
Yep, go check out his
See you
channel.
later.
Man. It's Bearded Comic Bro.
There we go.
We're on Bruce and Stephanie's channel this week trying to win the trivia competition. But
Hey, you guys are lucky that I'm not on the same side of the bracket. It's gonna be me and Chaos in the finals. That's going to be the best for the rating, so they better.
I'm 80% sure they're gonna rig it. They'll probably be asking me like Michael's like his fiance's birthday and stuff.
Well, if you go against Dustin, you know it's going to just be straight Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers because they don't.
I'll crush Justin on his home field, but Downright Nerdy Podcast, not sure.
All right, peace out, guys.
Later.
Take it easy, man. Thanks for hanging out.
The only reason why I think I won is because literally I went into it with the idea of if I don't know the answer, I'm just going to click one of them fast as shit. That way, at least if I do get it right, I'll have the quick points. That's the only way I won.
That's the correct strategy. That's the correct strategy.
Still in the see if Scarpad's still in the chat. See if you can get him on here in your empty slot, your dirty little slot.
I don't know if I want Scarpad fill in my slot, but
yeah, he's hilarious.
Scarpad's the best. He hasn't been on in a while. He's taking care of his family.
I wouldn't mind if he came on the stream, but he cannot fill a slot. That's for sure.
Justin, did you get your ball out off the thing?
No, I think I'm gonna have to warm the joints up, break out a hairdryer or something.
I'd be breaking out an email telling them they sent me a broken figure.
Well, it's not broken. It just needs to be warmed up a little bit.
It happens all the time.
Preheat the oven.
What was we talking about a second ago? That was
I don't know. Oh, about how Golden Age definitely counts.
That's right. That's right.
And I tried Googling the green tick villain, and I couldn't find anything.
Man, I can't remember. I think it's try mucus tick.
Mucus? I feel like that's a setup.
Why don't you search blue waffle?
Definitely not doing that.
Yeah, let's not do that.
That's a tick enemy.
No, please do not. That's just 5 levels of wrong.
I've never actually Googled that, but I sort of knew too when someone told me to.
Is it Hold on, I cannot pronounce this. Thrakorzog?
Yeah, you should probably stop.
No.
That was the guy that invented him.
Okay.
I think his
now
name.
type in who did Thrakozog invent?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I dropped Bearded Comic Bros link.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Dick.
say.
Why don't you let me do what I do best?
Oh, what? Disappear and not be on the stream or the channel ever?
I'm on the stream all the time. Literally all the time.
Mucus.
So I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have no idea what you've been talking about for the past hour because I've just been monkeying with that.
Yeah, that's who made him. That's the guy who made him. Who's not been listening?
Me.
Shame on you, whoever you are.
Sorry, my bad.
Our content man. He gets the break though.
Doesn't it trip you out? Like, so I'm watching this on StreamYard, right, in our little window, right? And so he's scrolling, and I'm scrolling my mouse wheel, trying to get it to go faster. Like, hurry up, man! Jeez.
It's on my phone. I started touching it. I started trying to click links.
I think Bubs just said like more than a 12-year-old white girl.
Why are you hanging around 12-year-old white girls? I don't even know what a 12-year-old white girl says. You know what she says? Excuse me, sir. Passes me. That's it.
Always got to make it weird.
I don't know though. Like, it's saying this is this the guy that made the guy you're holding?
The guy that made
Find out who he made, dude.
Yeah.
No, it'll be in that. It'll be in that wiki article for sure.
Yeah, that's him.
It's just clone.
Yeah, but they call him mucus tick.
Mucus spawn. That's what it's
there
right
you
here.
go.
Yeah.
Ask Todd McFarlane if they could call him that.
That's a crotch shot if I've ever seen one.
Looks more like a camel toe.
Camel toe.
Like a Ken doll.
Got that COVID crotch.
It's COVID crotch. What is COVID crotch?
Oh,
It's that. Hey, we lost Dustin.
thank God.
Oh, he disappeared. The rapture.
We have to hear one more time about a Funko Pop or a Silver Age Red Skull.
Silver Age, first appearance of Captain Red Skull.
Hey,
He was seriously
I'll give you
it off as the first Red Skull today.
Ridiculous.
People probably do call it that. Does Key Collector call it that? Because that's all that matters nowadays. What Key Collector says.
All that matters.
Key Collector can eat a bag of mucus ticks. Man, I'm providing you with some solid gold sound bites tonight. You can put them all in a collection and blow them up on Instagram and get me all the hate mail you can find.
No, this stream's probably going to go the way of your birthday stream.
Hey, I watch that every now and then when I'm feeling a little low.
What, the birthday stream? Oh, you didn't delete it? It still exists? It's just private?
It still exists. I put it on private. Yep. It's still there. Every now and then I think I should like cut it up and make a 10-minute video out of it, but it's a lot of work. It was like 4 hours.
Yeah. It was those
now
last
we got
couple.
2 empty seats. Oh wait, I think Southern Comic Geek fell asleep in his seat.
Yeah.
No, if I just do like Perry did and just turn the video off. Go to snoozing behind the scenes.
Yeah,
but I am going to go ahead and get off here before my wife comes in here. And anyway,
she could be on the stream if she wants.
I can turn the but yeah, so thanks guys for inviting me. I know it's kind of a dangerous thing to leave Chaos and Bub in the room. That Dustin will provide them enough fodder for the both of them, and so it'll make for an interesting night. What's left of it. So thanks again, guys.
Later, Jason.
Have a good night.
Hey, before you go, I got a quick question about Monopoly.
Yeah. All right.
What is the first appearance of Mr. Monopoly in a non-Monopoly title?
Wow, that's a big one there, Bub. I'm gonna have to. Is this Commodores? Can I pass?
Yeah, but you're the only contestant, so it's going to go back to you anyway. There's only one category.
Well, I guess I'm an abject failure. I was getting off the stream on a high note.
All right. Here's another question. Who wore it better, Mr. Peanut or Mr. Monopoly? Mr. Monopoly. He's got the better monocle and top hat, you think, and cane?
Yeah. And then of course Ace Ventura, imitated him too, so he's got that.
All right, that works. That's all.
What's
you
the
can
answer,
go
Bob?
now.
Well, what's the answer
Bob?
to the first question?
Huh?
What's the answer to the first question?
I don't know. I'm not the Monopoly guy. You see Monopoly hanging on the wall back there? I'm the Monopoly guy. We come to you.
I knew there was no answer.
Ridiculous.
It's probably in a Batman adventure.
Yeah,
Batman Adventures is where all the fake first appearances happen.
Batman Adventure 69, but you got to go. It's not in continuity, so Chaos doesn't care about it. Kind of like a Silver Age first appearance of Captain Red Skull.
Yeah. Oh, if you're not noticing, he's back here changing out his thing to put Captain Red Skull first appearance up here.
Hey.
He decided he wasn't going to hang out. He was just going to,
Well, I went
do
to
his
take
own
a
thing.
leak, and then I figured I would just,
Oh, he's got to put.
Did you wash your hands?
What's up?
Did you wash your hands?
No.
Hey, man, if you stay on the stream, I'm going to ask you another question about Monopoly you don't know.
All right, I'm out.
We both.
So hold on. He really likes Monopoly? Is that the thing? You can't play Monopoly online.
Oh no! I just I thought it was a neat deal to have a first edition Monopoly board and real estate.
Oh, that's what it is.
And so that's what I did.
No, I prefer your map in the background.
I would literally burn one of your pops.
The marked. I don't know if you can see the marks in there.
Batteries in 11 years.
But,
are those all the places that you've been to health clinics?
You're so fat.
After a long night.
But yeah, those are not the places that I got my penicillin shots or anything like that.
A little bit of me love you long time going on there.
They're all in Thailand and Vietnam.
Yeah, we hope it's
Thailand. Thailand. This is a Bub type of story, so I've got to tell it. I go over to Thailand, and those people are really nice, and you give
those
them
people
deal. And Magneto, what are you doing? So anyway, they're really nice to be around. All these people were trying to talk to me. Of course, you don't understand the language. and just nod your head. There's no telling what they're really saying to you. So I didn't find out until after I got back about the whole deal about people.
Herpes.
Right. So no, finding out about these little kid prostitutes, they're they'll go up to you and say, watch, and you're thinking, well, they're going to buy a watch.
No.
So while I was there, this guy had come up to me and said, hey, watch. And so I started laughing after the fact because it was nothing to do with that. But he took me to this secret place, literally knocked on the wall, and this mirror opened up, and all this, fake purses and fake everything else was all in there. But I got to thinking, boy, that would have been something. I get all the way over there to Thailand and I get arrested for child prostitution just because I was trying to get something,
Well, were you that young at the time?
What's that?
Were you that young at the time?
No,
I thought you were a child prostitute.
No, propositioning a child.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
You just made Dustin really want to go to Thailand.
Yeah, he sounded excited about it. He looks excited about it. He's still playing with his golden age Thor. Is that golden age Thor?
It's Walmart Thor.
Oh, those started
Walmart
appearing
Thor.
everywhere.
Wally.
Dude, he is
Thor.
stepping up his collecting to Walmart levels.
No, the only reason why I bought it is because everybody's been talking about them. I've never seen at my Walmart the ones that people are actually talking about. And I was like, oh, well,
By everybody,
they
he just
actually had it.
By everybody.
That's worth $8 right there. That's some
Key collector told him to go buy it.
I was about to say the almighty
I was
key
gonna say,
collector.
well, no, actually, what it was is Comics and Death Metal. Ryan,
Worth a read.
he actually hit me up when I was on the way to Nick's house and told me these were up there. He said, I grabbed them. He's like, but I was just letting you know they were out. He's like, before Key Collector gets a hold of them and all that, because it hasn't happened yet. Literally the next day, Comic Tom and the other guy are on Key Collector talking about this book, and then they just go nuts on eBay. And I was like, well, it doesn't matter. Like, I never see any of them at my Walmart. So I saw this today, and I was like, oh, because I thought the cover was cool. Galactus looks pretty cool on there. So
Why is it going crazy on eBay? It's just a regular cover.
because Key Collector says so. Come on,
Oh,
Chaos.
so that's only short time.
Yeah, get with the program, man. You know how.
But I don't know why they would say so. Normally, they're just reporting it. Yeah.
Key Collector makes and breaks the.
Because they could buy a shit ton of them and then sell them a little higher if they say it's a big book. That's
So,
why.
it's a Walmart exclusive cover, but
This is the only Walmart book that you need to care about. Right here.
I need to care about it.
Yes, this is the only one that you should care about.
Is it
Why,
got
do you have an extra page to wipe your ass with if you run out of toilet paper?
God dang, dude.
I mean, it's literally, if
101
you have to
page.
flip through it, CGC on a Superman book style to find what's key about it. It's not like is there an ad for Monopoly?
Killing.
What? I don't know.
Oh, because you lettered it.
Yes.
Oh,
now I
that's
do want it.
right.
First DC credit.
see, you're sitting there talking all that shit,
Right.
Bub. This man worked on that book.
And
What are
the
you trying to
extra
realize?
page is blank. He probably didn't letter a blank page to wipe your ass with. Come on. Give me the
Yeah.
blank page, I'll letter it.
This man's
for
trying to talk
Cohen.
all this shit. This dude lettered in that book. Bubs ain't done nothing.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
Come
awesome.
on, dude. We talk about the fact that Justin's video doesn't have the black bars anymore.
Yeah, it's because I went
Fixed
from
it.
480 to 720.
So
Whoa.
you're telling me the last several months you've been doing 480 and you could have been in 720?
No, he just
Yes.
got that DC letter money. Don't you
Listen.
pay attention?
Listen,
DC letter money.
It's big
there's
balling
a
now.
very specific reason why I don't have my own YouTube channel. Okay?
It's probably the
There's
same.
a reason.
He gave up.
The reason why I come here.
You do have your own YouTube channel, by the way.
Well,
You just
yes,
don't
but
put
there's a
anything
reason
out.
why I'm not putting videos out.
What's the reason? I missed it.
I'm
Because he
lazy.
doesn't want to deal with it. Yeah, he doesn't want to deal with this shit.
Chaos has got bars too. He's in StreamYard
I'm
jail.
on a phone. I'm on a phone.
Does it always do that when you're on the phone?
Yeah,
I think so. I was gonna see if I could change. No, I can't.
it's okay. Now we're just getting Harry knows.
Harry knows.
Man, we keep losing folks.
Well, it is 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, when we were talking about the Golden Age stuff, so there's a Golden Age Captain America I'd love to have, one of the Timely Comics, issue 29. I love that cover.
Show it.
Boom.
Which one does Biggie have? Because he talked about it for like 3 weeks straight.
Like 68 or something like that.
It's not a very good cover.
Do what?
He's talking about the one Biggie had. I wasn't. That's not one of my favorite covers.
This one right here is awesome.
Well, you guys don't know.
Only one-
Big screen it a little bit, Nick.
Oh my god.
Bubs asked to see it, so quit being an asshole.
Here, move your hand closer.
Stop.
Yeah, I see it now. I like that. Yeah, I like. There's a couple of books that I'm looking to pick up. A couple of Timely books I'm looking to pick up, but I've decided instead of just getting whatever I can get and saying, "Hey, I own one," instead I've picked out a specific book, kind of from each group, and I'm just waiting. I'm camping out on that one, and hopefully I can get them affordably. So
that's me. I was gonna just, I told the guy at one of my shops, I was like, "Hey, any Golden Age Timely caps, just let me know." And then I was just like, well, I started looking at all the covers, and I was like, I really don't like a lot of these covers.
Yeah,
so I started looking for one or two that looked really good, and that one I really liked. That had a really good spot of
cap. Looked really goofy in a lot of them. Schomburg, I don't care for the Schomburg treatment of Cap.
Yeah,
pretty rough. Really only like his Human Torch. His Namor is kind of weird. It looks like a praying mantis, but
yeah,
but it works, for some sort of sea creature if you take him as that. But his Cap is a little rough.
Yeah. Who did? I can't remember who did the Iron Man Submariner #1.
Your mom.
I don't know.
Look that up. Submariner looked crazy in that one. Like he looks way too jacked. Oh yeah, we're talking about old books. There's somebody here that could care less about that.
Old books?
Yeah.
I would think
I thought you were talking about me.
I was.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's the do you let her?
Oh, the mine. I thought you got the black bars gone, but it's just blending in with the outside of your garage.
Well.
Oh yeah. There you go. Is that your Ford Fiesta?
It's almost a Ford Fiesta. It's a Nissan Versa.
Nissan Versa. Is it a hatchback?
Yeah.
Those are pretty good. I like the hatchbacks better than the regular ones.
On there.
That's because
I know but sometimes it is.
Like the price.
You're about to take your ass up out of my house. You keep it up.
It's going down, Justin. You were on a stream with them for an hour. You couldn't get them to actually duke it out. Me and Bubs are like 10 minutes away.
Oh, y'all should have seen us earlier when we were playing basketball. I slapped the shit out of him. He was so damn mad.
Like physically hit me in the back, dude. I slung that basketball.
I was trying to how you pop somebody like that. Well, he was walking by, and I went to pop his belly, and he turned around real quick, caught him right in the back. I mean, just real good. Pow!
Should have shot his ass.
That's why Chaos never pulls out. You don't want to hit the belly or the back. He just.
Oh my god!
Well, this just got weird.
Yeah, we can't.
You really tried to force that one in, Bub.
Look, Magneto dusted Justin, man. He just killed him.
Just killed him. Took all the iron out of his blood.
Oh my god! Look at all those toys. That's ridiculous.
I know. That looks like a garage sale. There's so many toys.
I don't know how you can appreciate him at that point. There's just too many.
But some
if I took all my comics and just threw them all over the floor, look at all my comics.
He needs to run his camera over his toys. We need to take a look.
We can't see that.
Chung said that's the bickering we need.
I can't. My camera's attached to my. It's built into the iMac.
Does your iMac have a battery?
KS has to fix every single problem that no one has.
Battery? No.
Chris is like,
Huh?
but are you breathing water? Do you know
Yeah.
what water is?
Kid, do you have gills?
What?
Oh man.
What is that, Nick? Some kind of extreme reach around cane or something?
Yeah.
Nick
Ass
is-
scratcher.
Good grief.
This is Maui's hook. Okay,
Who?
it's Maui and it's magical,
Who's
Hey.
Maui?
and it'll turn you into a shark head.
Is it from Hawaii?
It's my little girl's favorite movie right now.
She's not even one. She
Is
does
your
not,
little girl named Maui?
Moana?
Yeah, Moana.
she does not
Moana.
have
The rubber tips, so you can like,
One toy.
I've not seen that.
that shit hurt too. It does not feel good.
No, it doesn't. Hit yourself as hard as you just hit me, you sucker.
Hey,
We're talking
I'm
about
a-
this one.
Huh?
yes, that one. What is the one toy in the section?
That is
Oh yeah.
Cassie
Justin.
Lang.
What's
her code name? Stature? Is that it?
I never heard of her. Does she have a statue? Really? That's crazy.
So that's going to be my Young Avengers shelf. So I have
Oh.
4 Young Avengers over there. I just need to put them on there.
Shouldn't it be on the bottom?
The Young Avengers?
Yeah.
Stuff leaks out.
No, because that's
Every,
like that whole row is all like Avenger teams. So
Oh, I couldn't tell. It's just like little colored dots from here.
It is weird that you have like a little section where it's just one, and then you have another section where it's like 300.
well, it's because I'm lazy and haven't
Tobacco, dude.
opened them or filled them out yet.
Is she on
Okay.
quarantine? Did you take her temperature?
She's on quarantine.
Quarantine.
Yes.
Younger
That's why
Avenger
she's
has been
alone.
put into quarantine in Justin Birch's cabinet. She has the quarantine crotch. Crotch.
That's the news announcer voice I use as I'm setting them up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got to talk to them
Do they talk back?
every time.
Oh my.
Can you imagine like if Justin's room went like Toy Story, like the wars that would be going on in the middle of the night?
Small
That'd be
soldiers.
awesome.
It'd be more like Small Soldiers. Please say you guys have seen Small Soldiers.
Oh, I love Small Soldiers. If I could
That's
find those
awesome,
figures, I would buy them. I had all of them.
Dude,
Yeah.
that kid in Small Soldiers was the ugliest little kid I ever saw in my life. That dude was a frog. It was terrible. Man, looked like somebody
I
hit him
can't
in the
picture-
face with a 2x4.
No,
I can't picture him right now.
Just a little kid from
Oh,
cartoons.
Here, cue it up, Nick. Go find that kid, the Small Soldiers kid.
He
Come on, you know you've
Nick,
been.
what the hell are you doing? Come on,
Hey, drop
Nick, you have
a
one
link.
job here.
Yeah,
Stop
You're
trying
good.
to stop,
our own channel.
stop trying to impale yourself.
yeah, with your hook, whatever.
Yeah, with your Maui hook.
Your Mohana, your Benny Hanna hook. Look,
Oh yeah, Chris, that's awesome.
Dustin's like, don't worry, I got this on low res.
Yeah, he's sending us a picture of his updated Civil War collection. He got them all.
I might have a variant you might be interested in. If you are, I'll send it to you. I
Ooh.
gotta find it whenever I get back.
I got a Spider-Man variant for
Nobody
Civil War, but
cares.
he's probably got it. You know what? I wish you would just be a whole asshole.
Half an asshole. It's just too tight, he said. There you go.
Is this it? This the kid?
Yes, that kid is the only ugly kid. Phew, man.
You didn't
I'm sure he
see me.
grew into whatever he was, but man, it was rough.
That's the guy I would like to have the figure
He's
of.
not that ugly.
He looks like he's a combo of like Paul
Keanu Reeves.
Rudd and Keanu Reeves.
Man,
Yeah.
oh Lord. I mean, as an adult, he's not that ugly. Because you look at a kid and you're like, all kids are kids. But I
Yeah.
remember when I was younger, I was thinking that kid's
That's
way
ugly.
too ugly.
That is just the weirdest thing that you just are like, yeah, ugly kids.
I was gonna try to think of an example. I've never thought when I was a kid watching these things. I never thought, oh man, there's an ugly kid.
I did.
Chip.
Chip Hazard.
Bro, you remember this guy over here with the red and the
Dude, I
Booker
had,
T
I had,
hair?
I had all,
Oh.
I had all of them when I was a kid, except
They
Chip
were-
Hazard.
Speaking of, I
Why are you
remember
telling your
Voiced
brother?
by Spinal Tap, weren't they, Chris?
Who?
Those
Small Soldiers.
alien things. No, the Small Soldiers were voiced by the original team of the Dirty Dozen.
Oh,
and
nice.
then the alien looking things, they were voiced by Spinal Tap.
Oh, right
I didn't
on.
know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool.
So Chris, I don't have it right now, or maybe he's talking about the picture. Yeah, I don't know. He said,
Oh yeah, he
show
was
it.
talking about the picture.
Oh, my name's Chris. I keep being confused.
So confusing. When you're talking to the chat, put the chat up on the screen so we all know who you're talking to.
No,
You're so concerned with what you're saying, you're not gonna pay attention anyway.
Send an updated.
I got one more of these. Keep it up. We'll get real in a minute.
oh, I forgot. You.
Yeah, I don't.
It's ridiculous, dude. You Google Two Brothers Comics Instagram, Two
we're
Brothers
not
Brewing
even
comes
over
up.
there.
Comic Brothers comes up.
Comic Brothers.
Who the hell is the Comic Brothers? Pull those bastards up. I want to see who the hell
Yeah, maybe they got a live stream we can jump in on.
who the hell do you think?
Clearly, they don't have a dad because you just called them bastards.
Oh, they're from another country. So
Look, Chris is always the Chris over
They're
here.
not American.
He's always just like, I bet I can figure out what those two brothers do for a living real quick.
Yeah, see what they do for a living.
First, I need to see their knees.
I would have guessed what Justin did for a living, but the first time he ever came on a video, it was just about his damn job.
What's your job?
Sorry, I didn't make it mysterious. I made it easy.
What's your job, Justin? What do you do for a living?
He's a letterer. He letters Action Labs. Justin, show him the zombie tramp that you lettered because he probably owns it.
I don't know any of that crap. I can't stand Zombie Tramp, but I'm sure the lettering is good. What do you keep?
No,
He lettered-
it's crap.
He's
He said it's crap. Damn it.
the lettering's probably fine in Zombie Tramp.
That's what
No,
I'm saying. I
it's-
bet the lettering is the
crap.
best part.
It's crap
What is your best work, you think?
that I've ever done.
Yeah.
the Bones book.
No, that you've yet to do.
I
Universe.
walked into that one. That's fair.
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry, I was being serious. You have to excuse our resident dickwads here. What did they say to you? I didn't even hear it.
I said that. Wait, how did I phrase that?
What a couple
You
of
go, what's the best work, Justin? You go, what's the best work you ever done? And he goes, I don't fucking know.
Rewind the tape. Rewind the tape.
You said, what's your best work? And he goes, that I've ever done. And Bub goes,
No, that you haven't done. That's what it was.
that
Right?
you've yet to do.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, these two.
I still want to know the answer.
So I really like what I did on Road to Bones.
That's
Oh,
What hasn't been released yet is the new stuff that they announced from Mad Cave. I'm really proud of what I did on the book called Pantomime.
did they announce that yesterday on
They
the
did.
stream? Okay, nice.
Yeah, so I'm proud of that one just because the whole book, the main characters are deaf. So they're doing sign language the whole time. So that's not something I'm used to doing. So
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you had to do something. So what do you think there's more to in lettering, the actual font choice or where you put the word bubbles?
that's kind of a toss up.
Depends.
So I think placement's probably more important. Simply because once you make the font choice, that's only, you might only spend like 5 minutes on it.
Okay.
And then, but the placement you're thinking about on each page,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
No, that does make sense because once you choose the font and then worst case scenario, someone goes use a different font, then you just use a different one, right? So
Right. Yeah.
that's almost a team thing where you lead on it. The other question I want to ask you, that when I asked this last time, they thought that I was trying to make you badmouth other letterers, which I wasn't. But
So he's going to
I
ask
asked-
again. We promise not to think that this time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Furthest
So
thing from my mind.
The first part of the question was, do you think like for Eisner Awards, do you think it's just the name of the book more than the
Yes.
letterer? And you said it generally is the name of the book. You didn't say
Yes.
any letterers, but like if you because for us, like everyone says, you really only notice the letterer when it's bad.
Yeah.
Right. Like you've said that before, but
Yeah.
like who you, and you could name your friends if you need to, but aside from yourself, like who is a legit letterer, like a great letterer that always does great, that you go and look, someone like you might even buy the book for the lettering because you know how good it's going to be. Like who's someone like that where you're like,
so
that's smart.
I'm gonna start out. I'm gonna name my friends first.
Yeah.
So you should definitely, like, any book that you see Darren Bennett's name on, or like Emerald Design.
Okay.
I'm a part of the Emerald Design Studio, so there is
You're part of
obvious bias there. So
Mhm.
Darren Bennett, Tom Napolitano, he does a lot of work for DC. So his sound effects are incredible. So I definitely look at that. DC Hopkins and Morgan Martinez were all part of Anworld. Outside of that, I think you have to look at I'm trying to think of people whose stuff that I see and just kind of blows me away. Russ Wooten does a lot of work.
Name a book that they're name a like, maybe if you remember a book.
Oh, Russ
associated with.
Russ lettered. I think he did all of Walking Dead. He does a lot of Remender's image books.
Okay.
They're obviously, like, the one that everybody knows is Clayton Cowles.
Yeah.
Because he does everything. I don't know how that guy sleeps.
Well, Clayton Cowles is obviously it's a cult. It's all those kids at Thailand at Southern Comic Geek, man.
Yeah. and including the 3 he brought back with him.
Yeah. He brought back 3 Clayton Cowles with him.
I'm trying to think of, like, who else, like, off the top of my head.
So what sticks out for you as a good letterer? Because I got you on that. Like, is it like when they do like a sound effect is really good, or that brings you out, or?
Hold on.
Yeah.
The crabs
So
have
for
gone
me,
north on Dustin. The crabs are running north. They're breaching the wall. They breached the wall.
Did someone bite me right here? I don't know. I'm not looking at you.
for me, I
died.
notice sound effects because I feel like my sound effects are weaker.
Why would you do that? You're such a bad piece of shit. Nobody was even paying attention to you.
I totally missed it. I'm sorry.
Nobody even cares.
So, Justin, I'm going to pick up where he left off because I have a question based on your answer to his last question. So, you mentioned sound effects and you know the artistry of sound effects. So, and I noticed also on your web page, the first couple of, or the bookending panels are you know artistic sound effects. I say that's what I call anything outside of a bubble. I'm sure there's a better name for that. But how much of that do you do versus the artist? So do you have to draw those letters? Do you add those letters over, like those shulks right there? So like, look at those. So do you write that in there, or does the artist write that in there?
So it depends on the book and it depends on the artist. Sometimes I'd say like 10% of the time you'll have an artist who will do it themselves. But you know, the other 90% of the time it's me as a letterer.
So what do they do? Do they write the word in there and then you have to erase and cover
so
it?
if you have a really good writer, they will provide you with the onomatopoeia, which is what I prefer, because I've definitely worked with writers who say, all right, gunshot sound here. And it's like, okay, I get it. Like, I know what you want, but like, to me, that just comes off as a little bit lazy. Like, if you can't take the time to tell me what you think it sounds like, you know?
Yeah. You have to research what kind of gun they drew, you know?
No, like if they just tell me that, then like straight up, me being honest, I'm just gonna put a bang in there.
Yeah.
Because if you can't take the time to tell me exactly what you want, then I'm not going to spend a lot of time putting something in there that, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Justin's BS, dude. He's gonna put a bathroom.
that is a classic. I like bathroom.
You get it?
A
You
good
get it?
bathroom?
Bathroom.
Yeah, because I mean
Yeah,
it's spelled bathroom, but if you do it right, it's bathroom.
He's just not getting it. You know what's so stupid? Dustin's sitting here trying to rewatch him trying to scare me instead of participating.
I
in
did
our chat.
scare you. You're crazy, dude. He's a son of a bitch about jumped out of the damn seat.
He said one too many alcohols today.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, he's starting early on tomorrow, so he's all right.
Jesus.
I'm not a drinker, though. That's the problem. I drank 3 Twisted Teas last night on the hunt. I was ready to go.
Oh, do letterers have better signatures? Probably not. My
Sure
signature was
don't.
horrible.
Justin's
So I
signature is
switched to
awesome.
this.
You just get up and leave when someone asks you to get a signature. He's like, I'm out. He's like, I'm not doing it. I'm leaving.
You
Just
jump.
leave.
Yeah, because I want to show an example of what I use as my signature.
Oh, all right. You just draw someone's face?
I barely moved.
No, I just put my initials in there and draw a balloon around it.
That's cool. I like that.
I like Eric Watkins.
It's creative, though, man.
Yeah, I
Isn't
like
that
that.
cool? You want to plug your comic book?
You
I don't know
already did
when it's
4
coming
times.
out. Like I haven't started working on it yet, but there will
I
be an
want-
Al Snow comic when
I
it.
want a signed copy from everybody, including Al Snow.
You don't get to make demands. You're not important. Oh, I love how Chris just left and didn't even say bye or
I
anything.
think his internet shit on him, though.
You could at least say
Yeah.
bye, chat, something. I mean, dang.
To be fair, it was just the internet's turn. Everybody else had to go.
Look, all I'm saying is before
Yeah,
I fall
I
asleep,
sent you the link, dude, but I think we're about to roll out here in a minute. If y'all didn't catch first edition last night doing the freaking Chic, oh my god, dude. He
It was
was
awesome.
I missed it.
yeah, he was almost as good as the Road Dog last night. Almost as good as the Road Dog.
Who was your tag team partner?
I don't have one. Me and John talked about it, but then I think we both retired last night. But I would be inclined to come back under a different gimmick. But I think the Road Dog's retired at this point.
he did it twice. And
Why did he lose again?
Yeah,
Like as bad as he did the first time?
no, and I don't know.
Well, that's
No.
progress.
I
want-
feel like
And then
as
I
a viewer, there were some shenanigans going on.
yeah, it's all good though.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
hunt's always full of shenanigans.
they
It's not a perfected system, but you know I've talked to the Tone about it before, and he's like, "Well, that's what wrestling's like. You just shenanigans abound." I'm like, "That's true."
yeah.
I think if I were to do it, I would just show up with a cane mask and not say a word and just show off.
So you're
like
gonna
some
take
stupid-
my
always-
gimmick that I talked about
You
earlier.
gotta get the
No, that had nothing to do with yours. That was just because I don't get into.
That's just what I said earlier. I would just show up as Sting, wouldn't even let Tony know who I was.
Okay,
And I wouldn't
that's
say a
not
word.
my point. My point was
I
I'm
just
not.
let it be
I
dark.
don't get into the comic or the comic-y, the wrestling persona.
Hence you having the personality of a cold fish stick, like I said earlier.
Like Kane, you know, you just sit there with the mask on and show some stupid shit and don't
I'm
even
gonna
get.
show it off again because I'm
To
excited.
be fair,
Oh my
does
God.
a hot fish stick have much better personality?
oh yeah, absolutely, dude.
See,
That's the
Adrian
first,
had
is that the
back
first Rocketeer?
It
Do
is.
what?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I've
Do you
got
want to show off your first ever
See,
Captain Red
I would
Silver
be,
Age?
I would be. No, sorry, I can't because it's on the wall. I would be more proud of that book, Justin, but I know what you got coming next week, so I have a hard time giving you any clap hands for that one, man. When I know what you got coming.
Look, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Okay.
What if we?
That
What
he
if we
got
cancel?
X-Force _1 and shit's gonna get whack real quick.
Actually, what I got was X-Men #4, first appearance of Mega Red.
Mr. Phalanges.
mine.
Bubs has got one too. See, Bubs likes to play this game of if you show yours, I'll show mine better. And I tried to play that with him last time.
And I have 2 of them. Does that make it better? I don't think that makes
Hey.
it better.
That's
You
more
got
than
it.
my one.
Do you have Avengers 16?
Here's the second appearance there.
Is that #3?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
have
and then
Avengers
it
16?
jumps, doesn't it?
Yeah, it actually is 8 chapters across 5 titles, I think. pretty
And
crazy.
across how many different
Adrian
publishers?
just tagged you in something.
Three publishers, I think.
Yeah.
What was that? No. What did you just stick in?
What did you do?
Nothing.
Why did you stick a nasty ass finger in my face?
I
It's the
did.
only kind of finger he has. What do you want him to do?
Bob, you got Avengers 16?
Is that the first appearance of someone in the Key Collector app? Check that out.
Ooh, that's
No.
is that a Hallmark?
Yeah.
I try to put that on the top of our Christmas tree every year, and I get yelled at.
Well, you should get better landlord or something.
Burn the Christmas tree to the ground until she says you can do it.
Do you have any figures of the Rocketeer?
I do.
What you got?
I'm gonna have to get out of my chair. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Been doing it all night. Hey, where'd he go?
Oh,
You know, Chris has still not come back on and said anything.
hey.
Let's see how it is.
I guess he's waiting to see if we end up missing him.
Stop, dude. Shit.
Oh,
This
that
is
is awesome.
The Funko Legacy, I think.
Those are pretty hard to come by, aren't they?
I think so. I got it off of eBay. It's loose inside of the package, but it looks like it's all there. It's all good. I have
You have the pistol?
yeah, it's floating around in there somewhere. I pre-ordered Diamond Select made one.
Yeah, they just came. That's why I was wondering if you had that one.
Yeah, I have it. It's sitting in my pile of loot at Big Bad Toy Store.
This is what it looks like out of the package.
The Diamond Select one?
No, the one you just held up.
Doesn't work.
Is so the helmet, it's hollow, right? It fits on top of the head.
No, it's a separate head.
Okay, so you pop off and pop it back on.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So it's a ball top, whatever. And it's really a pain in the ass to pose because all those folds in the leather and all the folds in the pants and everything, all the creases that they put in it, it has almost no mobility. And you can't even put his head any further. That's as high as his head goes. So you can't stick his head up at all. So
I know where you can stick his head up.
I'm sure you do.
What's going on, Sheik?
Sheiky baby.
Oh, guys, how are you doing?
Yeah.
I've got the package around here somewhere. I bought mine in the package too at a convention.
The
Yeah,
Sheiky baby is the only one that could take out two Avengers #1s at the same damn time.
Yeah, I beat two Avengers #1s to win.
I knew it was gonna happen too.
What'd you
That
show?
gimmick was so funny.
The All-Star 17 I sent you a picture of with a War Wrap sticker
Oh,
on it.
yeah.
Remember that? Yeah, it beat that. So
That was cool.
Yeah.
Dude, you're making people feel so not uncomfortable, but people were like, "This is so uncomfortable, but it's so great." Like the just Biggie didn't know how to respond to you and your oil money and all that stuff. And
yeah, I talked to him on the
it felt
phone
like
earlier.
borderline,
before
like,
we-
gotta be careful. But it
Yeah, I was trying to go further and just told him I was just moving through, but I had some stuff I was going to really go in on Biggie on. So I told him on the phone earlier, I was like, just don't take anything serious because I'm going to beat into you.
Public act or whatever you'd call it.
Oh, I loved it, man. I loved it. I knew he was gonna do it. It was awesome.
I think that was so much better than the dumbass road dog thing. But you
The
I
road
didn't even know 84 was going to come on last night. He didn't even tell me. He like kept it secret from all of us. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
I
As soon as
still
I saw
don't see
him-
how a Deadpool.
As soon as I saw him, I was like, son of a bitch.
Because he was on a Mega Power, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to bed after this." I
Paul,
was like,
did you win?
I won the Hunt Championship. Yeah,
Who won
Paul
the
will
cover?
be the everlasting
When'd you get
longest
this?
I've had that.
84 did. Garbage.
He'll be the longest reigning champ ever. Hey, Paul's gonna have these books for days.
and that gimmick.
Yeah, I showed a lot of Golden Age stuff. I just didn't think it was going to go over with the crowd. That they
Sometimes
wouldn't
it doesn't.
that they wouldn't really get it. So, but I mean, I did Golden Age characters most people know, like Wonder Woman and things like that. So
Yeah.
that went over a little bit better than if I showed.
Well, like
Captain Marvel
JD,
or
he
something.
shows nothing but Jungle Books, and he never gets a vote for those things.
Right,
And I love the Jungle Books, but nobody will vote for it.
Like I got this yesterday. I'm excited about this, but nobody else on the hunt would have probably knew what this was. But
Captain Midnight.
Got a nice Captain Midnight 7.5. Man, this is issue number 36.
Sweet.
So I got that beautiful yellow cover, man.
That's heavy.
Nice little Captain Marvel stuff on the back. Got that yesterday. Got this too. Nice Bill Everett cover. World of Fantasy. What number is this? Number 5. I love those Bill Everett Atlas covers.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Really cool too.
Oh man, that's
I
heavy.
picked that up too, man.
See, that's shit you'll never have.
That's the stuff I love, dude.
That Torchy book I showed had a Bill Everett cover.
Yeah.
Which is
I got
funny
some-
because you would think Bill Ward or Gardner Fox, who are well known for doing their Torchy stuff, but Bill Everett, but he gets the cover. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. I think all the issues I have of Young Men too, that short series they did there, Bill did a lot of those too.
Yeah.
There's a nice commie cover where Torch is flying. You see Statue of Liberty, and it has like a commie symbol on it. And
Yeah.
it looked like they had like some Russians that took over America or something, or trying to or something. And you got Subby and Cap at the bottom. So it's Bill did a lot of those covers too that I got. So.
See, you made fun of me. Everybody calls him Subby.
Look,
some bitch.
Subby thing is like being called a hubby by your wife. It's just
All right, guys. I think I'm going to take off.
Have a
where
good
you
one,
going
man.
off to?
Where am I taking off to? Upstairs, so I can go to sleep.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
You're gonna take off.
Yeah, I want to see him blast off.
Yeah, I was waiting to see that too. Yeah.
Be some
Blast
mean
off,
Chipotle.
Rocketeer style.
That's right.
Well, we will see you next Saturday, Justin, when you get to unveil the greatest comic that has been unveiled on our Saturday Night Babble-on so far, except for earlier today when I unveiled the first Silver Age Red Skull.
Chris, where'd you go, dude? You just left? Didn't want to hang out no more? But yeah, we're probably about to wrap it up too. I got to get home because I got to drive home tomorrow.
I got to get home because you got to drive home.
Well, I got to get to my wife and my baby.
Who are both asleep and could care less if he's
Are they in the car? I've been waiting out there this whole time. You cracked the window.
Don't
Right?
worry, you left it running. It's fine.
Yeah, running with the garage door closed.
Yeah, we just got done with our auction, so it went really good.
Man, I was trying to. I didn't know. I forgot that you were doing that tonight. I wanted to jump on there. And
did you sell that Batman 189?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold everything. So
Cool.
I think I got a few things that I didn't sell. One, because I wanted to keep. Two, I just didn't want to get rid of it. So I sold a lot of it.
That's totally different than the one you wanted to keep.
Yeah. There's some stuff I was like, I don't get. I was going to sell the Tomb of Dracula what I had, but I just don't want to get rid of it. So.
Bye, Justin Birch.
Later, bro.
So this is Chris's. This is just his Civil War collection.
Who?
Wow.
In the chat.
Chris
Chris Hyatt. It's impressive, man.
Nice.
That's a lot of Civil War. I think I've only got 2 of those because the ones that came in to the Wolverine run, I have those. That's it. They're pretty decent covers, though.
Yeah, I wanted to get a 189. I want to get like a
Nobody cares what you want.
A mid to almost high grade, but not quite high grade.
I have a higher grade one. I have one that's probably like a 8.0.
Is it Batman 189?
So
Which one's that?
first
First
Silver
Silver
Age
Age
Silver
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
I can't hear you all at once.
Go ahead, Paul. Tell them what it is.
Yeah, Silver Age Scarecrow. It's
Oh, yeah. I've seen it. I know what it looks like. You don't have to grab it.
Well, maybe I want to see it. You ever think about that? This ain't even
I sold this one too tonight. So yeah, I sold this one tonight too. So
Oh, yeah. That was the other one I was thinking about because not only is it first Silver Age Two-Face, which I love, but it's also got a pirate ship on it, which I also love.
Bubs is like, I'm going to act like I'm frozen so I can leave the stream, except they're on blinking.
he's holding it pretty well too.
A fly goes in his mouth.
Yeah, his fingers are moving.
He's just
That's no
sitting
problem.
thinking about all the fun times him and Billy have had together.
You sick bastard. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was trying not to get kicked off the hunt last night though, because I was like, I took a couple of shots before the show, and then before I knew it, I drank like half a fifth of vodka I had, and then I was drinking beers the whole time. So I was about drunk by the end. That's why I was just going off the rails.
I did that the first couple. Probably not the first time I didn't go too much, but the last 2 times I went really, really hard. And the last time when I did it, the week before last, I told him beforehand, like, "Hey, just before we even start, I'm sorry." So
I wasn't as bad as Bubs was on his birthday special. He was just toasted.
So what all exactly happened? I mean, it's pretty late. You can at least give like a
good time was had by all.
I mean, did you say some stuff? Clearly, you said some stuff. We talking crap about people?
Yeah, but not anything I don't say otherwise.
Bud was just teasing the whole time. He was like, "Hey, I love you guys. Thanks for coming." He was just like right at the beginning. He was just drinking that solo cup and just like out of it, man. I was like, he's having fun, dude.
Yeah, like people asked me if I was gonna do a celebration for hitting 1K like that, like go live and be like, "Oh yeah, 1K."
You're at
man. I just got toasted. Yeah, I was like, I just got toasted on my birthday. That's plenty enough, man. I'm good for like a couple months off that. So I don't need any more drunken streams for a while.
Yeah, that was a fun one, man.
What's going on, Mr. Gurrell?
When'd you break 200?
Who broke 200?
You. I'm asking. I didn't know you were at 1K.
Yeah.
I was just shouting you out a couple weeks ago. Let's get Bubs to 200.
No, you weren't. You crazy ass.
He's not very good at this trash talk thing.
I noticed. He needs to read his notes.
Hey, I do write
his scripted talk crap points.
For real. Because I was gonna. So when Tony Sanders said that he was going to do the team tag team event, I was like, who I could probably match up good with would be Dustin. And then we could have, since Nick doesn't really get into too much of that, we could use him as our manager, and he could kind of be the straight man and speak for us and say, and kind of present us.
Tell me he wouldn't be a brother love all day, Paul.
Is that who's the Undertaker's guy?
Oh yeah, it would. This guy get that red kind of burnt, sunburnt look to him.
Brother love. I love you.
Except for
that was my idea, but then I was like, nah, Dustin's trash game is way weak. Like I need to find somebody. I need to find somebody who's good at it, like who can really keep up.
Night then is what you need to go do.
Well, I don't want to overtake. Like if I was part of a tag team, I feel like my persona would be a little too strong for a lot of people. So it's got to be somebody that can really ramp it up, or just like stay quiet, like a Jay and Silent Bob kind of thing.
He just.
Hey,
look at him! Look at him right now. Where you at? Where you at, man? I'm tagging you in. Where you at?
Talking some mad shit last night.
No, I think we could do good together, Bubs. They didn't let me go as far as I wanted to last night. So,
dude, you're really. I mean, I only got to stay up for a minute before I passed out, but like, say 10 minutes of it, I caught.
Really? Because when I asked you earlier if you saw it, you told me no.
I told you I saw 10.
Because I hate like between everybody showing their books, it's just like kind of like dead silence. So when somebody throws something, I wanted to throw some dirt on it. Just like, Tone showed his book, and I was like, it was like some Santa Claus book, Jim Lee book. And I was like, Santa Claus is fake. I don't know why you have that book. It's fake, just like that grade you got is fake because it's, slabbed by CBCS. I was just talking crap about that. JD tried to get me. I talking about the dead rat he has on his head that looks old and crappy. And I was just trying to rag on everybody, dude.
That was it. I always crack on JD about him being old.
Yeah, and I was getting that too.
Yeah, because he said something to me one time, and I said, "You better be, something like you better be glad that my parents, taught me to have respect for my elders. Otherwise, I'd jump on your old ass right now." But yeah, that rat on his head thing that killed me, man. I was sitting here just pissed drunk, laughing my ass off.
Dustin, 12:10 a.m. LOL. UC first edition.
I gotta check that out. I gotta check out that.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, man.
Just bypass Dustin stuff because it wasn't that good. But go to first.
I shouldn't have to. I mean, he probably went out in the first round, so it should be pretty quick. I could like go get up and get a drink or something while he's talking.
The best part of Dustin's gimmick is his intro. That is good.
I think the look is good. I think the persona is good. I think it sets the bar so high that it's hard to reach. I mean, he's got the most legit belt of anybody. showing a belt on there. I think the whole getup is good, but it's such a high bar to set to then come out and be like, and I'm like, oh man, come on, man.
I like the stuff you did though, like the stuff with the delivery that you did and you opened the book and stuff. I thought it was really creative. I like that a lot.
Miss Nasty, maybe you should get, pissed drunk on every episode.
It's like last week whenever we were doing the snow covers, I had like 8 of them and I had Nick handing them to me one at a time and I'm showing them like, that's not it, dude. Hand me the right one. Nope, that's not it. That's not just like, yeah, I got snow covers for days if y'all want to keep playing. And I pulled out the X-Men because I knew John was a big X-Men fan. I was like, no, that's the one John's going to use. I don't want that one. So I tried to like show off a book that I thought somebody else would show before they showed it. And then like 84 pulled out What If 31 and was making a big deal about it. And I went and grabbed mine. I'm like, it's not that big a deal. I got 3 of them. So, I mean, it ain't. But yeah.
You have 3 What If 31s?
Yeah.
What's What If 31?
What If Wolverine Killed the Incredible Hulk? It's like my favorite What If book. Oh, here we go.
Look, they're all grabbing them.
Bubs is going to be an asshole and pull out a 9.8 signed by Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, and
he's got the 266 sitting there.
That's one for his giveaway.
Where's his blow up doll? There it is. It's right back there.
She's taking a rest.
This is my favorite What If that I got right there, just because I'm a huge Thor fan. So
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one too, Bubs. You got the reverse one too with Wolverine being dead.
That one. I don't have that one. I've not seen it reasonable. Like people want like $20-$30 for that book.
Kenny auctioned it tonight in a lot with a bunch of other What If stuff, and I think
Nick found it for $1 and
stole it.
I stole it from him. I'm like, I'll give you $1.
That chrome cover is pretty cool.
Pretty cool. I sold off most of my What If books. I only kept a few of them.
By that logic, I collect shit you don't. Can I just have them from your collection?
Well, at the time, it was books we were selling, but I was just like, I'll give you the $1 you paid for it or $5, whatever.
I want to put you in the face.
This is What If Volume 1, which doesn't get a lot of love. You don't see too much Volume 1. It's always Volume 2. Volume 1 was real short.
I have all of Volume 1 except 2.
Number 17. I love that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Spider-Woman and Captain Marvel as villains. What? That's good.
He's a sexist.
Look at her handling that pipe.
Oh yeah, man.
Look at that.
It's good too. It's the pipe is like rupturing. It's like.
Oh yeah, it's blowing all over the place.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll just show this because it was the one in front of it.
Bub, what do y'all?
Oh, that's the OG Ghost Rider there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
OG Ghost.
That was one of them. I think Ghost Rider was one of my books.
Dick Ayers cover, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
He did most of Ghost Rider. It was kind of his co-baby. Anyway.
Well, guys, I'm about to go. So Dustin, I think, is going to stick around for a few more hours.
Nah.
Why not, dude? They want to hang out and talk to you, and they're having a great time. And
hey, I'll leave the stream going, and everybody can hang out. Not Jigs. Where's Jigs been? Has anybody seen that guy around? He hasn't done a live.
He's on right now. He's on.
I was just saying, he hasn't done like a 38-hour live stream in a minute.
Yeah, he's on right now, streaming on his channel. There's a bunch of people on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hadn't seen him do one of his big long live streams in a minute.
But usually he's on Jay Blitz's channel doing stuff lately. So
yeah, can't
Like
never
he's
tell
been
if
on,
they hate each other or love each other.
I think Jigs has been on for hours at this point. He was going on the same time you were in your earlier show.
Oh, okay.
That's chat. It's been going on since during the auction too.
yeah,
I think.
yeah, they're on right now. So
What's
yeah,
up,
they
Colin?
were popping in from the auction over coming across. So
Okay, right on.
I've been on a 2XP weekend on a video game, so I haven't. This is the only YouTube I've done all weekend.
he's been hitting that Call of Duty hard.
double XP weekend.
Yeah,
What game?
I remember those days.
Predator Hunting Grounds.
Oh, okay. How was that?
It's awesome. I love it.
What is it?
So does everybody play as a predator? Is it like predator and then some humans? And
it's asymmetrical. So it's
okay.
One predator, 4 marines, if you will, or mercenaries,
right?
And then there's also AI, which are all like the bad guys, right? So you show up in a zone and you gotta kill those people, complete missions, and escape to the chopper. Get to the
chopper.
Yeah. So do it like the Friday the 13th game almost.
It's made by the same people.
Oh, it is? Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that when it first came out, playing that a bit. So, yeah, I'd like to see that. I used to play a lot of Predator versus Alien first-person shooter back on PC a long time ago.
Yeah, me too. That's the last one I've played.
Yeah, that was really good. The sniper on that game was just crazy. So.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You better get back in here.
It was really good, and it just came out a few weeks ago, so not everybody's just destroying me. Like, this is the first time I've got in on a new game in a long time. Like when everybody else gets in. So far I'm holding my own, and I was like, there's 100 levels to your character, like the max, and I'm at level 66 right now, and I was at level 16 on Friday night when I jumped in to try and get this weekend going.
Jeez.
So, been hitting it pretty much hard all day. I got a gaming laptop, so I played outside on the pretty weather. I was out on the deck playing, then I plug it into the big screen so I don't, alienate myself in the comic room.
Yeah,
playing on the big screen in the living room, and it was fun.
So that's I saw the edge of your laptop and the keyboard on the video, and I was like, is that a Razer laptop?
It's HP Pavilion.
Okay, HP has that same design and sleek design with the green and stuff on it. So I thought it's either one of those two. So as that form factor looks familiar.
Yeah. At first I didn't like the green, but I've got used to it. Like I wish it was blue or even red, but I like the green. It's pretty cool.
Spray paint it.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do. Got it worked out, Nick. Wait, I thought you were leaving and Dustin was staying, and now Dustin left.
Did this and left. So I have access to his laptop or his computer here. So he'll have some special surprises in the morning when he wakes up.
He did this and left?
He just
peaced out.
So, all right, guys, we enjoyed it. Dustin clearly didn't want to stick around and say bye. Piece of shit.
Man, that would be the only shit right there. I mean, he'd be holding on to lungs if somebody shit him out. I mean, he'd just be pulling your lungs down with him. He'd come down, breaking the walls all the way. There he is. Good grief.
Can we pull your lungs out your ass? What?
Goodness gracious. Look at that head. Oh my God.
She said.
Crooked teeth.
Man. That's like a peanut with hair on the bottom or something.
All right. I'm wrapping it up. Y'all be good. We enjoyed it, man.
Sorry, we didn't get to keep you on long, Paul.
That's fine, man. I'm tired anyway after that auction.
I'm glad you got to come hang out for a minute, though.
Yeah, I just want to jump in and say hello for a little while.
Cool.
Bubs,
yeah,
it was, not a pleasure. So, you know the deal.
Well, I know all kidding aside, Paul, it's good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Always good to see you, man. Thanks again for all you've done for me recently. And I don't give a lot of things out, but for you specifically, I might consider it next year. And so I want to thank you again. Thank you again. And Nick, you're awesome. And Dustin, I know I don't often say a lot of nice things to you, but I just want to say.
Oh, man, that guy right there.
I know.
And then he was laughing and left. All right, dude, take it easy, man.
No, have a good night.
See you later, chat.
Have a good week.